the administration.
Baby.
Man, what team are you on?
Stay damn Bongino. You cannot redact the things that we know. Join the feds just to protect Epstein's pros. You are fraud, so everywhere that we go, we screaming, fuck them Bongino. Deep state damn Bongino. Fuck them Bongino. Deep state damn Bongino. I think the headline trying to run away from his ego. Fuck them Bongino, fuck them Bongino, fuck them Bongino. We up. Back in the building, back in the building. Fuck that Bongino, he a bitch, bro, you folded. Tell us what's up in that folder. Man on a mission for the Epstein files, now all of a sudden it's over. Streets keep getting colder like it's Minnesota. You just shrug your shoulders and say, oh well. He the Bongino army general, everybody asking but he don't tell. Well, you know what happened on the island? Well, you know what happened in the cell? You ain't do your job, went back to the pod in a hurricane capital. Got a CDL, got a been through hell, I can see it when your eyes pop. Ain't nobody gonna go and get a shine box. Look at everything you're doing for the shine locks. It's 100 million motherfucking guys blocked. Should've took it easy, settled down in Queens, live a quiet life as a fine cop. Just a sly wop with an eye rock that he works on his nights off. Cause he types soft up in a tight spot. Got me picking at him like a white crop. And he swear to God Jeff killed himself, man, that must have been a really tight knot. Then he why not get your head straight? I mean shave that motherfucker bald, please. Guess it wouldn't really be the first time you try to cover up what we can all see. And Bongino got a mangina, sweat on his forehead, making it shine up. Gotta wear shades when you look at that lineup. All of his homies been praying on minors. Damn, Daniel, you were supposed to catch the white vans. You were supposed to be the right man for the fucking job, but this duck and slob ain't a war hawk when he says I ran. My name is Crack, what do I see? Kobe in the meme rap game, AI good, you still can't do it like me. No, all of my people demanded it. This was a banger I had to make. Keep Davy Kids out your motherfucking mouth or I might just pull up with the rattlesnake. We know that you won't debate, you a motherfucking homo. If you ain't scared of my homie Dave, you can step right up and get Cuomo. Man, it's self-hating you ain't no Mark Levin. You're swimming in water the sharks are in. Supporting the country to starve the kids. I'm taking and pilling this dark, my friend. So hard not to be black pilled when it's black bars all up on the page. I ain't talking about the bars that I wrote for you. I'm referring to your friends like an underage. Stay jam Bongino. You cannot redact the things that we know. Join the feds just to protect Epstein's pros. You a fraud, so everywhere that we go, we screaming, fuck them Bongino. Deep state damn Bongino. Fuck them Bongino. Deep state damn Bongino. I think the headline trying to run away from his ego. Fuck them Bongino, fuck them Bongino, fuck them Bongino.
It's Crossfinger, baby.
Suck a dick, Dan Bongino.
Big talk on the TV. Somali boy count cash, move sneaky. Paper in the daycare, paper in the kitchen on the farm, different story, different vision. Every office, cousin got position. Every meeting, bro, I got a mission. Smile for the photo, suit look clean. Under the table, whole crew eat green. Somali scam king, hey. We run that, 8 bill gone, they can't get none back. On God, every hustle, every angle. Comrade, Carlos, say, flip it, untangle. Somali scam king, talk sweet, walk me in, dress code halal, money so hot I'm clean. Read me, sign here, that's the anthem. Whole block eating off the big boy scams. Damn, 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 damn.
Somali scam king. Somali scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Scam king. Somali scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Scam king. Somali scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Scam king. Somali scam king.
Freedom fighters, now they fight with spreadsheets. Laptop louder than the sound of the streets. Grand after grand, feeding all the kids. Outside parking lot full of new whips. Charity, trucking, fake school, fake farm. Whole application like reading the charm. Refugee program, we help, we care. Back in Saxon, we just spit that shit. Comrade Carlos in the must front row after door prayer. Plan where the funds go, one file here. One shell company there. By the time they notice, we in the air.
Somali scam king.
We run that 8 bill gone, they can't get none back. On God, every hustle, every angle. Comrade Carlos, say, flip it, untangle.
Somali scam king.
Talk sweet, walk mean, dress code halal, money so hot I'm clean. Habibi, sign here, that's the anthem. Whole block eating off the big boy scams. Damn, 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 damn.
Somali scam king. Somali scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Somali scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Scam king. Somali scam king.
Talk sweet, talk sweet, talk sweet.
Scam king.
Accent heavy when the deal go through.
This is a Swamp production. Yeah, grew up shreking a donkey.
Jake, I see some soldiers from far away. They trying to tell me this is their swamp.
No, donkey. This is my swan, my swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan, my swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan, my swan. Yeah, donkey, this is my swan, my swan. Yeah, donkey. Came out of swamp, I'm donkey. Sipping that lean is boldly. Smoking that green is lovely.
What's in the bag? Pump it. We got a mag, pump it. 94 back like Humpty Dumpty, yeah.
Damn straight. I get so high, never lane straight. Hop out the back of the lane straight. They know this shooter, young guns in this too, but I think that this bitch cannot blame straight. Look at my coat, we can band change. We thumbing through hundreds and whipping this on you. How can we be humble? They looking, they telling me damn straight.
What ain't mad at me, donkey, what for? Cause I took Fiona out the hood. What ain't mad at me, donkey, what for? It's cause fuck hard, only 4-4.
Okay, straight, hold on. Hear me, I'ma spin it. Get this block hot, look a biscuit. I'm a stallion, we can kick it. Instead of motor, bitch, I'ma leak it. He ain't charming, no preaching. Couple rain in the car, big sipping. Set him up, then we run full still skin. Sip him up from the swamp where you living.
My swamp, yeah, donkey, this is my swamp.
Come, straight home.
My swamp, yeah, donkey, this is my swamp. My swamp, yeah, donkey, this is my swamp. My swamp, yeah, donkey. Came out of swamp, I'm donkey. Sipping that lean is bubbly. Smoking that green is lovely, yeah, donkey. What's in the bag? Pump it. We got a mag, pump it. 94 back like Humpty Dumpty, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's us. Here we go.
James, this go get Justin.
Huh?
And here we go.
What the hell's happening?
Let's get out of here.
Let's get the ball game.
Hey,
Look here. This ball game's got to get over.
What?
yeah, let's go. This game's over. Ain't no sense doing this. We'll get somebody hurt bad. This game's over.
Yeah, you can't get this.
This game's over.
And they just take
Damn.
it dry. This ball game is over.
This game's over, man. They just take Ryan.
Let's mean.
Yeah, we're going to end our live feed. This game has got to come to an end.
Oh, shit. He's going to say,
They should have never
shit.
started live streaming middle school basketball in Kentucky.
So what the fuck happened? They all got in a fight?
Go back to the tweet because the tweet tells you where it's actually at. This is like a basket. Yeah.
Middle school basketball in Kentucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it says.
They just tased Ryan.
They just tased Ryan. It's over. So what the hell happened? So like he's just running. Oh, he
And
falls
then,
down.
like, someone gets tackled. Yeah. It looks like two basketball players going at it from the opposing teams there.
Okay. So where's Ryan? Why did Ryan get tased?
I don't know why Ryan got tased. I was trying to follow him. So he's kind of
like-
being okay. He's being wrestled by the cop already.
Yeah,
he's being wrestled back.
He's over here in the white shirt. That's Ryan. There's Ryan. He's real pissed.
Doesn't look like he's got any coaching shit on. I want to see where he came from. You lose him kind of in the shuffle there.
Yeah, he's still in the mix here.
Mm-hmm. Where'd he come from?
Yeah, I don't know. Let me find him again. Where's
There
Ryan?
he is. Right? Is that not?
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
him.
On the right up here.
Okay.
Ryan being wrestled. Ryan goes in the middle. It's like that game with the cups, the Somali game with the cups.
Yeah. Somali game. It's now the Somali game.
I don't know. Yeah, Ryan's getting wrestled over there, and he just keeps fighting the cops. And I guess they just
Ain't no sense doing this. We'll get somebody hurt bad. This game's over.
he's still fighting.
Yeah, you can't get this.
This game's over.
And they just tased dry. This ball game is over.
I just tased Ryan.
Whose idea was it to live stream Kentucky middle school basketball anyway? This is what happens in 5 out of 10 basketball games anyway up there.
You know what? I don't care whose decision it was. I'm for it. Keep it going.
Yeah,
Get some,
yeah,
get some
that's-
better fucking cameras.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah. Someone had money on this, and they are pissed.
The guy who put 10 cents on Tase Ryan.
He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. Oh, that's funny. That's a good. I thought that would be an enjoyable cold open. All right. Welcome to 182, episode 182 of the Swamp Creatures
It's three.
podcast. Or 183, sorry, 183 of the Swamp Creatures podcast. I'm Robert Vinson with one of our trusty, dusty co-hosts and producers of the show, Tim Crosby, using the
So
government names
official.
tonight. Using the government names tonight.
Yeah.
Another official thing we like to do is tradition. So I'm drinking.
It's all right. I remembered.
Good job. Strawberry neutrals.
I found out I still have some more patties left, so I'm gonna
Oh,
drink
nice.
this. I'm gonna drink some more patties.
Nice.
I got like multiple. I'm not used to having so much alcohol in here. Usually I have one bottle and I drink it till it's gone. But then I went to a convention and no one drank with me, so I had 4 bottles.
Bunch of losers.
I know.
Bunch of losers in
I got
Georgia.
I got wasted. There's video evidence of how wasted I was.
Oh, we should have played that. That should have been the cold open.
It's I was told it can be shared privately, not publicly.
That's funny.
Other not me, but other people in the video are embarrassed.
Okay, maybe a members only episode, maybe.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah.
And for all you figaholics in the chat,
Yeah.
I'm in my office, no figs. So I'm warning you now, don't drop the 50. Or if you want to drop it, it's fine, but I'm going to have to owe you a fig. I have no figs at the office.
Can we call all the fig lovers figots?
We could call them figs. I like that. Yeah. I was thinking figaholics because of alcohol, but figots is good.
Come get your figgot badge by donating $50.
Yeah, I got my beanie on. I got my Tim Pool beanie on. This one does not protect against RFID stealing signals, so you can read my brain waves for sure.
You didn't get the MIA ones that you remember the girl Paper Planes? Remember that song?
Yeah.
She sells Faraday enclosure clothing.
Yeah. I need
She
that.
She was hucking it on Alex Jones. That's how I heard about it. So you got to get you one of those beanies with the Faraday enclosures.
I'd protect my balls first. I'd want to protect
She
my
sells
balls.
pants. It's
Yeah,
the whole
gotta-
ensemble.
Yep, need it. The pocket's got to be though, because you put your phone in your pocket, so you got to. You know what I'm saying? But then, do you get a call? Do you get a call if your phone?
I don't.
is
I've
in
always
your
wondered that. I'm not really sure how that works. I like your hobo hat, Robert. You got to burn a barrel in there.
Not in the office. Not in the office.
How cold is it in Escambia right now?
It was like 34 degrees this morning. Yeah, it's not. yeah. Y'all are actually getting like ice and snow and stuff. It was sunny, so we didn't get any ice or snow the past couple of days. We did have some like a couple weeks ago, but not too bad. Last week, did we show Russia and how the snow was above the apartments, or am I making that?
Yeah,
up?
yeah, you did. Yeah. It was
Okay.
like 12 feet tall or whatever.
Yeah,
big
I
ass
thought so.
snow.
Yep, I thought so. All right, let's get into it. Main 2 stories. Speaking of ice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, wait, nope.
We can do ice first. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
let's do ice first.
Yeah.
That way, I was trying to delay it because maybe because if Josh hops on, I know he's going to want to talk about that. So,
So do you want to do Florida first then?
yeah, let's do Florida first, and then we'll go ice. I'm just jumping the gun a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
we'll do everything.
Here in Florida, a Florida girl with cystic fibrosis. This is according to We the Patriots USA. A Florida girl with cystic fibrosis was ripped from her mother's arms and placed in state custody simply because her mom did not immediately give her a drug with an FDA black box warning listing dangerous side effects, including liver failure. This is the worst kind of medical tyranny, and yes, it happened in Florida. Please help us bring Kinley home. So this has been making waves on Twitter, and people are calling on Ron DeSantis to, bring this child back to her parents' custody from DCF or Child Protective Services. And I thought this story would be good because I personally have represented a couple clients who have had to fight against DCF here in Florida due to similar circumstances. And it's really hard to get any kind of recourse or verdict for you in court because when you're fighting the state, they already have immunities. But when it comes to medical doctors and first reporters, they also have immunities as well, as far as their reporting of it. And now we're kind of getting to the point to where the public has issues with a lot of these doctors giving medical advice, or at least they disagree with them. And we're at a point to where, because of the language in Florida, which we have under one of our posts here, it's in one of our Florida statutes. It's so vague to where a doctor can report to DCF, and actually is mandated to report to DCF if the parents do not give their child or elect to refuse treatment that the doctor's deeming necessary, right? So it's one of those things where differences of opinion, like things on vaccines and this particular medication, can cause doctors to mandatory report you to DCF, and then it's up to DCF to conduct an investigation. But a lot of times they just like to take your kid, and then they end up in like the foster system or something like that. So this cause hit home with me because I had to deal with it. I think the mother in this case is an excellent client for whoever's going to be representing her in court. So let's just go through this and look at the body cam footage and look at what Brian Festa's saying. But I think, is that the first link up there?
Yeah, Festa's the first one, and then you got the actual video too.
So I was able to get a hold of that body cam footage. One of the DCF workers was laughing and smiling as she's at the door and going to take this child away, screaming. Child is crying, mother is crying, breaking down in tears. This 7-year-old girl laughing and saying, I don't need a warrant. I don't need anything. I can take your child away before we file anything in court. Goes in and takes the child away. This child was thriving. She was on a treatment that's been used for cystic fibrosis since the 1950s. I can't pronounce drug names like you can because I'm not a doctor, but I forget the name of it. But I have it all in my records in the court filings.
Yeah.
She was giving this child a drug that's been used since the 1950s.
It's the Jewish
child
SpongeBob.
was without oxygen. Often these children on cystic fibrosis, they need oxygen. She didn't have any oxygen. Running around, playing, laughing.
What? Are you okay?
This is serious. This is serious.
I'm sorry. Was it okay?
No. But no, it's pretty crazy. Can you pull up SpongeBob real quick?
Yeah.
He does kind of look like SpongeBob a little bit.
You think so?
Yeah.
I need to get a
SpongeBob gap tooth, maybe.
Oh no! Here you go.
Oh yeah.
I had to get a good one. There's so many.
Sorry, Brian.
Choose.
Sorry, Brian. We don't know your sexuality, but you do look like SpongeBob.
Just give him some glasses.
Oh no, chat. You guys tell me if we're spot on or not. I think Tim clocked him. Hey, Brian, what are you doing in a courtroom and not in a pineapple under the sea somewhere?
Want to hear him laugh? He's going, yeah.
If you're represented by SpongeBob in court, Your Honor, this is barnacles.
More like Patrick. I don't know. Patrick doesn't have. Well, he has teeth sometimes.
Is this illegal? No, this is Patrick. Oh shit, we got derailed immediately. That's fine. More like Patrick, yeah, because he's bigger, but like the face is kind of spongy. If one more person says something about my beanie, I'm gonna double down and wear a beanie every fucking day.
So good thing Mitch isn't here. You guys would both be wearing beanies.
Yeah, then I would have to. By the way, I didn't mention this. Josh hopefully will make it, but Mitch is like, I'm in Michigan, so I can't make it. What the fuck does that mean? I don't understand. He
clearly has internet access. He's got a phone.
Michigan North Sentinel Island or some shit? I don't fucking understand.
Who knows? All right. Well, I pulled it back a little bit. Let's continue.
All right, cool.
The child was without oxygen. Often these children on cystic fibrosis, they need oxygen. She didn't have any oxygen. Running around, playing, laughing, perfectly fine. The state, after they took the child away, and the reason they ostensibly took the child away is because she wasn't using this newer drug. I shouldn't say it's not brand new, but it's a newer drug with a black box warning, shown to cause death, liver failure, all kinds of adverse reactions reported. they didn't even put the child on the drug for 3 months, almost 3 months after they took the child away. They still didn't. They didn't even put the child. They put her in a foster home. Wouldn't put her with her parents or family members. She wanted the child to be placed with family members. Nope, we're going to place her with strangers in foster care.
Wow.
I mean, this is evil. This is pure evil. So we made a commitment here at We the Patriots USA about a year ago that we were going to be on a mission to end medical kidnapping in America. That's medical kidnapping. There is no good reason that child should have been taken away from her mother, and we're going to do everything in our power to bring that child home. We've retained an attorney for the plaintiff here. We paid already the initial retainer, even though we haven't raised it. We've paid thousands of dollars for this case. We've
Okay, so and she is having her I believe she is having right there. If you click on that photo, that's like right there on her niche Perez right there. Yeah. So this is actually in the county right next to me, and the Libertarian Party of Santa Rosa County and the Libertarian Party of Escambia County, along with myself, are probably going to be attending this court hearing on February 9th and going there and checking it out. So I'm going to learn who the attorney is. I'm going to be following the story closer, and we're going to see what happens in court there with the judge and DCF. But in any event, let's break down some of the body cam footage and what the mother is saying too. That way you can get a feel for the mother here, because in the body cam footage you'll see how good she is at giving instructions to the DCF officer who's taking her kid from her. So
I think one thing, I don't know if it gets mentioned in here later, so I'm going to mention it now. There's there was this tweet I saw, and they mentioned it briefly in the video, but this person here says, and you'll be able to look this up and tell me if it's true or not. But anyway, Florida Statute 390150 explicitly protects parents in exactly these situations. Medical neglect does not occur when a parent receives conflicting medical recommendations and does not follow all of them. So in the little breakdown video about what happened, they weren't saying like the parents were neglectful of treating the child at all. They were using a different treatment than what one particular doctor recommended. They were using one from back in the 50s. So they made a choice based on the information available to them about what was right for their child. And because the state or because that doctor was butthurt that they didn't listen to them, they called DCF and had them come and take the kid away. And then on top of that, they didn't even, once they took the kid away, like you would think that they would give them the treatment that they were taking the kid away for not having, but they didn't do that either. So that was the part that stood out to me, especially after reading that. But yeah, we can go back to the body cam footage.
Yeah. And that's something that her lawyer should bring up in court, like immediately, like on that day. I think let's see, does it say what the hearing is on that post? What the hearing is
February 9th. That's just the protest. Oh yeah, that's the hearing date. February 9th, 8:30 a.m.
But it doesn't say what the hearing is actually for. So we'll find that out, and it's probably available.
It's a hearing to set a date for the hearing about the hearing.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Something like that.
It's gonna be some bullshit.
I'm sure the state's gonna, try the amount of press that this case has gotten already is amazing. So we'll see what the state actually does in court.
I see in here too. I'll pull it up while this next video is playing. But DCF did respond. Here you go.
So once this is punctured, it has to be refrigerated. Okay. So it's 2 milliliters. There's 4 milliliters in there. Okay. And then
is this a shot or does it go in the machine?
No, it goes in the nebulizer.
Okay.
You mix 2 milliliters of that with 2 milliliters of this. Okay. And then once they're open, they have to go in the refrigerator. And then if I give you a bigger bottle, if I find a bigger bottle, they're only good in the fridge for 4 days. After they're punctured.
Just went away out of the
Otherwise,
milk.
they don't have to be refrigerated.
Okay, sounds good.
You need me to write this down?
It would help if you could. This is temporary, Mama.
It's gonna take me for a little bit. Hey.
That's not the clip that I kept seeing. This is the one I kept seeing.
Yeah, this is before, I believe. This is when they knocked on her door.
Oh, so do you have it in here somewhere else? I don't want to Yeah. Oh, this is your next one. This is
that's
your next
mine,
one. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
We've been pulling records from everywhere. Okay, so here's what's going to happen today. All right, and you need to yourself. We are taking Kimley with us. Okay.
The fuck
now,
you are.
You can handle this one of two ways. You can show out and you can act a fool and you can make this difficult.
Or can my friend Jamie take her?
Stop. Let me finish. Don't interrupt me. You can show out and
Bitch.
act a fool and
Excuse
make the
me?
situation worse. Or two, you can calm yourself, ask your questions, and then help us get her stuff and walk her to my car. The option is yours, but either way, make no mistake, she's coming with me tonight.
Why?
Because of the treatment you've refused and because of the doctors.
I'm not refusing treatment.
Don't interrupt me.
Shut your mouth, bitch! You better get off my fucking lawn before I smack the shit out you.
Because of the treatment
She needs
she
to be
refused and the condition her lungs are in.
She needs to be fired immediately because, you know, whenever you're talking to police officers or state officials, and you're kind of stating your case, that's evidence for you and body cam footage. So to get shot down whenever the mom's going, I didn't refuse it, and then I'm sure she was about to say I'm actually treating her with a different treatment. So she's just showing her, you know, I mean, you as a citizen definitely say no. You don't interrupt me. I'm not interrupting you. I'm now stating my point. So this is a conversation, but yeah, she is trying to provoke her. Yeah, so this lady in the red needs to be fired. We're gonna find out her name for sure too, but we can keep going. Let's see. Yeah, and this Key West Jess, she's been all over the country. I started following her. She's posting videos where she's serving judges, and maybe it's not her, maybe it's a different blonde lawyer, but she's been serving judges and different people, state officials, all across the country. In Arizona, she did one in Tennessee. So she's hot on the case here.
Yeah. Then it's the body cam footage we showed there, but this was the official response from the Department of Children and Families. This week, a video surfaced depicting two Department of Children and Families employees during an investigation involving allegations of abuse in Escambia County. While state law prohibits the release of details related to an active investigation, particularly one involving a child, we can state unequivocally that the child is now safe and no longer in imminent danger. It is also important to note that a short video clip does not capture the full scope or context of the situation. That said, the conduct displayed by the department employees in the video was inappropriate. It failed to demonstrate the level of professionalism and compassion expected in such circumstances, and the department is addressing this. Yeah, probably putting her on paid leave.
Yeah.
Say you get a little slap on the wrist, ain't nothing gonna happen. And then I love Dissident Media's response here. Safe with the parent, because that's not the case. They're safe with some foster parent, not even giving them the treatment that you took them away from being denied for. Just, you know, whatever. Fuck you, pieces of shit. Yep, agreed. Video showed exactly who you are. Yeah, she's sitting there laughing about it the whole time. Yep, not great. Yeah,
Yeah.
the short video clip, apparently there's a full 44-minute clip. Yeah, this is everything. So if you want to see the whole thing, it's available.
Yep. And you can watch it there, whoever posted it there on X, or if you're on Facebook, you can go to the Santa Rosa County Libertarian Party's Facebook page, and they Nicole posted the entire 44-minute clip there.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the one thing, like during COVID, like everybody was kind of talking about was like, I'm not going to get the vaccine. And then if they come in here and try to take my kids because I'm not taking the vaccine or not giving them the vaccine, that was like one thing people were worried about the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of crazy that like, so clearly she got two recommendations on what to do with her kid and she chose one.
Yeah.
And then I want to know who reported. It had to have been the doctor that didn't get the recommendation followed.
Yeah. And
That's crazy.
Typically you won't find that out, but usually there's like a team of people. In my experience with my two cases, it seems like the team the medical team kind of gets together and they're like, I can't believe she's doing this. They like kind of shame the parents for choosing the path that they chose. And then they ultimately, you know, so they just, as a team, report to either CPS, DCF, or the contracted team that kind of work. There's a lot of different subcontracted teams that work with DCF that are interconnected.
What do you know? Government has layers of protection and non-accountability.
Mm-hmm.
They just have like these other people do it so that no one is actually ever held responsible because it wasn't totally up to them. There was 10 other layers they had to go through.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
stupid ass shit.
It is, but I don't know what needs to change is certainly some of this medical language, where if there's a choice, I mean, like Cece was saying on X, you know, it's already in there, but there needs to be some sort of recourse to where
consequences.
Parents can file a civil rights claim, and these medical reporters are not absolved of their liability, and that's what I would like to see for, you know, reporting something like this, because at the end of the day, you had to go through a traumatic experience with a state agent, and then you had to, you know, fight to get your kid back. So that's kind of where we're at there.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't they have like some culpability here? Like, isn't there supposed to be like checks and balances? You're supposed to look into the case before you just go ahead and just follow the doctor says take them away, so we're gonna go do it. We're not gonna actually look and see,
right?
That's actually the case. Yeah.
That's kind of the thing, and that's in the cases where I've been involved in the same or similar situation. The investigation on behalf of DCF is typically minimal, and they just kind of go with what the doctors are saying. And that's my thing, is they conduct an investigation using all of the state's resources, and then they do a surface. It's just like a surface level investigation, and then they use the doctors as their kind of like, well, this is what the doctors are saying, and so we rely on the doctors, and the statute's written this way, so we're protected.
Wow, bunch of bullshit.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's keep going to what the mother has to say.
Oh, you got more. Let me scroll back up. The mother. Here we go.
The mother.
Oh, the mother's testimony in her own words. Okay, I can't believe I skipped this one. All right. You do this, do that. Go boom.
She started saying that her throat hurt and her chest hurt and her legs hurt and her arms hurt. And I said, I think she's having side effects to the medication. And they said, no, she's not. She just caught another virus up in the hospital.
Bitch, please.
I said, I said, I believe she's having a side effect. And they wouldn't budge. My daughter ended up getting a full-blown body rash. The doctors would not listen to me.
It's looking like Rob.
Had I not been up at the hospital,
he didn't even hear me,
with my daughter, 3 hours from my house, I think they would have killed my daughter. She was having an allergic reaction to antibiotics, severe reactions, throat hurt, chest tightness, arms hurt, legs hurt, full-blown body rash, severe red rash high.
But the doctor said, keep giving it to her.
Blood work, and they said your daughter's having an allergic reaction.
Oh, no shit.
Are you going to take her off now? And they said, yes. I said, what are you going to do about the side effects? And they said, we'll put her on Benadryl. I said, okay. It was after that I decided that those doctors were not going to listen to my concerns about the medication. So I found another doctor to treat my daughter for cystic fibrosis. They called CPS on me and told the cops. The cops came to my home, and they said that
God damn,
my daughter was dying. The cops said, well, your daughter's not dying. I said, what do you mean? They're like, she's running around playing. I said, of course she's running around playing. They're like, well, we were told she's dying. I said, what? They're like, yeah, we're told your daughter's dying. She's clearly not dying. She's running around playing. They told them that my daughter was dying because I wanted to go somewhere else that would treat my daughter for cystic fibrosis and would listen to my concerns.
Yeah.
with medications.
They just fucking swatted her.
Oh wait, hang on. They're breaking down the statute here. Yeah.
Yeah. Medical neglect means the failure or the means the failure to provide or the failure to allow needed care as recommended by a healthcare practitioner for a physical injury, illness, medical condition, or impairment, or the failure to seek timely and appropriate medical care for a serious health problem that a reasonable person would have recognized as requiring professional medical attention. Medical neglect does not occur if the parent or legal guardian of the child has made reasonable attempts to obtain necessary healthcare services or immediate health condition given rise to the allegation of neglect is known and expected complication of the child's diagnosis. Basically, what we were saying earlier, she got recommendations. She chose one over the other. And because the other wasn't chosen, they swatted her. They fucking did. It's crazy.
Yeah. So to me, you have, I don't know, maybe a medical malpractice claim here, but a lot of people won't take medical malpractice cases because they're so front loaded with overhead. But I think you have an argument for it. And maybe if it's not medical malpractice, I don't know, you certainly get discovery and figure out what the decision making was, in the communications between DCF and the medical providers, because what it's seeming like is because she chose to go somewhere else, they're using the arm of the state to take their kids away.
What's the third highest cause of death in the U.S.?
What are they saying? What's the third highest cause of death in the U.S.?
I don't know. Because
probably medical.
I got heart diseases first, cancer is second, and then the next one it says is stroke, chronic respiratory failure, Alzheimer's, diabetes, kidney disease, chronic liver disease, and suicide.
So none of the above were medical accidents or malpractice.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be true, but I mean that's not what Brave's telling me.
Yeah. It's not what the AI overlords are telling us, so we don't believe it.
Yeah, exactly. Trump? I don't think so. Not quite. Not there yet. We got to get those numbers up.
ICE, Trump. One word comments in the chat.
Yeah. No, it's ridiculous. It just seems like these doctors are just on a power trip. They're mad because the mother disagreed with them and she decided to go somewhere else. And so, maybe they do, like you said in the beginning, like maybe they do have an obligation to report if a parent is refusing their recommended treatment. Okay, fine, fair enough. But that's what I was saying about the checkup, like the verification of what's going on. It's like, isn't somebody who's sitting at DCF supposed to go, okay, we got this report. Now maybe let's figure out what's going on here before we just show up and say, your kid's coming with me no matter what, bitch.
Yeah, well, they typically use the auspices of emergency, right? Like
your kid's dying.
Yeah, so we need to take them now. Otherwise, it's not an emergency, and then it doesn't fit the statute there. So they usually use that as a way to kind of say, well, we had to take them under the statute, otherwise we're not doing our jobs.
I don't remember. You're Florida born too, right?
Yes.
So so you and I have lived with this our whole lives, but apparently being Baker acted is not a thing.
No, it's not a thing
in a lot of other places. And so
I thought the same thing.
Yeah. My point with that is like people don't realize like how crazy Florida can actually be with some of that shit. Like
people are so crazy here that we have the Baker Act so that we can throw someone in the hospital for being crazy. I mean, in other places they have different statutes that allow for that. So
I'm back. Can you hear me? I can hear me.
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
Too.
Welcome,
Josh.
Howdy.
Hold on. Before we get to Josh and what he's drinking, do you know the Baker Act? Can you explain it?
Oh, the Baker Act, where if
either one. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the Baker Act. I know that that can get you involuntary committed to a mental institution for a mandatory minimum 72 hours so that they can evaluate your psychiatric state. I've actually, never experienced it firsthand, thankfully, but I have seen people who have, and it is Not fun for them.
How easy is it to Baker Act somebody in Florida?
Oh, it's fucking phenomenally super easy, honestly.
You just
Like,
make a phone call, right? Like it's pretty much it.
Bro, you don't even really need to make a phone call. Somebody can make it for you on honestly, if anybody calls and is like, yeah, we're concerned for their mental well-being, it's like almost instantaneous, like Baker Act.
Yeah. Moderately accessible, but only specific individuals or entities can do so legally. There are 3 authorized pathways. Law enforcement officers can initiate a Baker Act if they observe behavior indicating a person meets the criteria. Licensed medical health professionals include psychiatrists, clinical psychologists, etc. And then the court. Okay.
And then the court.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Josh, we were just talking about this DCF case in Florida. Lady got her kids taken away from her because she was recommended a treatment. The treatment gave her daughter an allergic reaction. The doctors didn't want to work with her, so she went to another doctor, got a second opinion. You know, they always tell you get a second opinion.
Yeah, get a second opinion always. And
she followed the second opinion. So the first doctor called CPS and said her kid was dying, and so CPS showed up and took her kid away.
Well, goddamn.
The free state of Florida, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, maybe you should vet your doctors a little bit better instead of going to, you know, the worst fucking doctors possible, clearly. Like, what did you look on fucking commies.com for your fucking doctor for your kids? Terrible.
You're gonna blame the parents now? Okay.
Absolutely gonna blame the parents. Come on, Tim. You're a parent. You're responsible for your kid. Do you not like screen who like is involved with your kids? You not even do a little background check? Like, Jesus.
It's hard enough to even get a doctor under like your specific medical plan. Whoever you're.
No, you pay cash. That's how you do it.
Yeah,
right.
It's like $150. It's cheap to get a checkup.
No, but I'm saying
it's
like
real cheap.
No, I'm not saying to get a checkup, but I'm saying like to even find a doctor under your medical plan. Like I go on my medical provider's website.
That is true. A lot of times you don't have a choice. You have to go where they tell you.
Yeah, you got to go whoever's in your plan. And then at that rate, sometimes the website's not updated on my bullshit insurance provider. And I call around to 50 different offices and they're like, oh, we don't take them anymore. Oh, he's retiring. So it's really hard to even just find a doctor.
You know, it's a great point. I didn't see a father in the picture, and that's why the kid's in danger.
Where's the dad and why are we believing women?
Yeah. There's what is this one? I don't know this one. What is the Marchman Act too?
I have no clue.
I haven't heard of that either.
I'm looking it up. The Marchman Act is a Florida law known as the Hal S. Marchman Alcohol and Other Drug Services Act that allows for involuntary assessment, stabilization, and treatment of individuals struggling with substance abuse.
Oh, so Baker Act, but for substance abuse.
Okay.
Well, like Baker Act is like they like commit you basically, and like Josh said, for like a minimum 3 days or whatever, just to keep an eye on you, make sure you're not going to kill yourself or hurt anybody. But this seems like if you're, I don't know, if you overdose or something, they don't need authorization to bring you back. They can just hit you with the Narcan. Yeah. All right, Josh, what are you drinking? How you doing?
How you doing? I actually didn't.
How you doing?
I came straight in. I logged on. My house had people over that I wasn't expecting, so I wasn't able to grab a drink. So I am drinkless right now. But now that you mention it, I'm gonna go make myself a rum and coke and come back so I can be a proper swamp creature.
Nice.
There you go. There you go. Not struggling, excelling. Okay. Yeah.
We can do a couple of these cleansers while we're waiting on Josh. That's fine.
I was just going through some of these chats. Imagine favoring the state in practically anything. Yeah, well, Josh is going to troll the shit out of you guys as long as you take the bait. That's just Crowd Health will find a doctor for you. I guess. I mean, I don't know. I've never tried the Crowd Health stuff. I've always just paid cash. It seems to work out. We've been blessed to not have any issues. Florida DCS is awful. I had a lawyer tell me he had one locally that was a known racist and that only separated white families. Therapist told me that they typically go after people they can pay for mandated services. Interesting.
Very interesting. Wonder who that lawyer is.
Rob Vincent.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't say that.
Fuck. I don't know. What's this one? Oops, there goes my leg. Is that one good?
That's pretty crazy.
It was pretty crazy. All right, here we go. Let me back it up a little bit.
Gun safety is important, everybody.
Which we're going to talk about soon.
Yeah.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Is he shooting tires on a four-wheeler? Is that what's about to happen?
Read the tweet. Read the tweet.
Hold on. I want to see it first. Yo!
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Yeah. So this guy stuffed tannerite in his lawnmower.
Nah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there it blows up.
Uh-huh.
And it comes back at him. Oh shit! Here, I'll play it for Josh. No stopping.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Oh, ambulance! Oh fuck! Shit! This guy won the Darwin Award and lost his leg in the process. Maybe if you empty your mag into a lawnmower filled with tannerite and it doesn't do anything, you should take that as a sign to stop. Fuck! We've had some fun with tannerite. We didn't do nothing that stupid.
No, we were not that. We knocked over a tree, not blew up a lawnmower.
Yeah. Do the Hunter S. Thompson and Ice Uno reverse, and then we'll get into the next main story.
Yeah.
See, Magoo, I agree. Never give up until you lose a leg. Then you probably should have given up.
Never give up. Never surrender.
That nigga gave up his leg.
Fortune saved him 2 times, and he did not see it. Yep. Do you want to go to ice? Is that where we're going? We're going to ice?
Do the Hunter S. Thompson cleanser, and then the Ice Uno reverse, and then we'll go to
Hunter S. Thompson. Here we
go
go.
to the ice main story.
All right, let me pull it back a little bit. Let's see what this one is.
You chicken shit bastard! You let me shoot something aside. Bird shot, you asshole!
Huh?
The people who did this Declaration of Independence and the Constitution were good people.
Okay.
And it's a good place. Here we are in the middle of it, right up on the mountain. If this son of a bitch wants to bitch about his cows over here and shoot at me, well, it's our country.
He's got a German Luger.
Democracy used car dealers from Southern California. Democracy, you have to be a player.
Wait, what the fuck is even happening?
This is prolific author Hunter S. Thompson with a guy who's doing a documentary on Hunter S. Thompson, just shooting at his neighbor, and his neighbor's like shooting back at him for, I guess, a dispute over cows.
Yeah, because I've seen this video before. Apparently, they got into an argument because his neighbor's cows got out and got on his yard, and like he bitched the neighbor out, and the neighbor basically was like, "Fuck off." And one thing led to another, and they're filming a documentary, and they decide to start shooting at each other to settle the dispute. Like, fuck you. One of us is going to have to die over these cows coming in your yard.
What the fuck?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
This is the America I'm looking for. Like, we need to shoot each other over cows.
And he also is probably just high as fuck and drunk and off of all sorts of pills and drugs on this. Hunter S. Thompson would have he kept while they were doing this documentary, they kept a log of all the substances that he would do from the moment he woke up to the moment he went to sleep.
Was it good? Did he do
It was
fun?
a lot.
Was
a
it
lot.
fun?
What did
A
he
lot?
write?
Your a
Yeah.
lot or my a lot, Rob? That a lot's
It was-
very subjective.
It was that anyone. Yeah, Barfo was talking about his daily routine. Yeah, so
his daily routine. Like,
What is he famous for? Let me see.
Hunter, I don't know. I've never heard of Hunter S. Thompson.
yeah, pull up
but
all the books. There's a lot of
he
books.
looks cool as fuck.
His,
Like, I want to
his
show
name
him.
is familiar, but I don't remember what he's famous for. Legacy. Let me see. The creator. of-
Hunter was a warlock and carried a He said he used to go after minors to get adrenochrome. Okay.
I'm not going to say it's not true. You know,
I'm not saying it's not true. That motherfucker's shitting on his neighbor every cow.
It's got to be true. Cheers to
Thompson is often credited as the creator of gonzo journalism, a style of writing that blurs distinctions between fiction and nonfiction. His work and style are compared to the major part of new journalism. Despite him having personally described his work as gonzo, it fell to later observers as okay, whatever. What's the majority of Thompson's most popular and acclaimed work appeared within the pages of Rolling Stone magazine. He was the DNA of Rolling Stone, said one of the publishers. So he's just like some article writer from Rolling Stone.
Yeah, I thought he wrote books, but I guess he didn't write any. But Fear and Loathing.
Oh, Fear and Loathing. Yeah, there we go. I was wondering. Yeah, I was like, his name sounds super familiar. Okay,
now I know
seen the
why.
movie, never read the book.
That's why he's got all the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
He's experienced. Mm-hmm. Substances used. Thompson consumed a wide range, including cocaine, marijuana, LSD, mescaline, and amphetamines, alcohol, coffee, ether, and various uppers and downers. Routine claims. A detailed daily routine, often cited starting at 3 p.m. with chivas and cocaine, escalating through the night with acid, porn, and continuous drug use. Originated in E. Jean Carroll's 1993 book Hunter, The Strange and Savage Life of Hunter S. Thompson. That's the girl that said she got raped by Trump, E. Jean Carroll. However, this account is widely recognized as fictional and satirical. While Thompson's did use drugs heavily, especially from the 70s onward, the extreme hour-by-hour schedule is not factual. Impact his drug use contributed to both his creative output and personal decline.
I made Mitch out himself. He's in the chat. He's watching.
Yeah.
Well, see, Mitch, if you can watch, if you can respond, you can pull out your phone and join. You need a link.
Yes. All you need is a link, bud. Michigan has internet. That's crazy.
I know.
Crazy talk.
Crazy. The snow people have internet now.
Mm-hmm. They shouldn't, but they do. We shouldn't let them have it.
We gotta cut them off. Gotta cut them off.
Cut them off. I don't like that Michigan has internet. I don't think they know what to do with it just yet. But
they don't know how to make the internet great yet.
They gave it to them. They should have done it state by state. They should. New York might not.
Elon gave internet to the entire world. It doesn't matter if your grid's down.
I think we should give internet to the second time mentioning North Sentinel Island, but Elon needs to drop a phone with a solar power charger and Starlink that bitch, and then just watch them figure shit out.
If Mitch won't send Chuck the link, his dog can sub to represent in Michigan. Wait, what?
Guys, what are we talking about here?
I have no fucking idea.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, Mitch is blocked in by ice. And speaking of ice.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Let's go.
Let's see. Did a P-320 just accidentally fire the first shots of what some people believe the new American Civil War?
Mm-hmm. So this is the ICE Minnesota shooting, the sequel. So for a second straight week, we have people up in arms over a ICE shooting. So let's take a look at what potentially caused the shooting and the actual shooting itself. Warning, graphic.
Oh, this one's not, because every video I've seen has been edited, so this one's not. All right, good.
Oh boy, let's go.
Thank you, X. Okay.
Okay, let's go. I wanna watch.
Here we go.
There we go.
Hate this damn whistle. Damn, bro, he's still firing. Right there at the end. Dude's down, he's still firing.
Yeah, down, nothing in his hands.
Oh, they slow it down.
That whistle's terrible.
That's so bad.
Gone, gone, gone.
You can barely
See the
hear him
gun
yelling
there
it
on
with
his
that
belt?
whistle.
See the gun right there on his belt, and the officer's about to disarm him,
Right
take the
here?
gun. Yeah.
So that guy's pulling his gun out. A gunshot goes off. Is that what that was?
I think so.
A gunshot does go off.
Yep. And then guy who pulled his gun next starts shooting him. ICE agent's trying to get out of the way to avoid crossfire. Smart.
Yeah.
Lady screams.
Bitch screaming in the background because, you know.
I need another angle. This is bad. I don't know what it is with people. They can't hold the angle on the camera. If you're the cameraman, you got to watch the action.
There's plenty of video.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of secondary and third-area angles.
Yeah.
I just want to cue the Miss Rachel and Zamdami wham 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 gif real quick here.
Do you have it?
Wham 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 wham. That's what you get for
So I
impeding
think
ICE.
let's see. I think the second link might have a video from the different angle where the officer took the gun, and it potentially shows the SIG P320 malfunctioning and firing, potentially causing these officers to shoot this protester.
Boom, 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 boom. Is it the second link?
Should be the second link under shooting and
link?
cause SIG P320. This one?
Is it this one?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
I'm not reading all those words that man wrote.
Yeah, so this is zoomed in on the other angle where the officer took the gun just before they all shot.
Yep. That SIG went off for sure. They jostled it just right.
I didn't see it. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You can mute the music too, but I guess we can't hear it go off if we mute it, but
No,
yeah.
I saw it. It was like right around here.
And you can kind of see a muzzle, like you can see the...
It's so blurry.
It is blurry, but I feel like when I watch it in full speed, I can see it.
Yeah. It was right there.
Yeah, you see
His
it.
arm goes up too.
Yeah, you see it kind of like. Yep.
Yeah.
Clear as fucking day there. To me, at least.
Clear as day, but I definitely saw it.
I definitely saw it.
You know what? I'm like second guessing all these alien footages now because it's like I've always said, like, why is the footage so blurry? This was shot like 3 days ago. This shit's still blurry as fuck.
Right.
All right.
That's because people don't want to update their fucking smartphones because they're poor, so they're still carrying around their 2013 model fucking cell phones. With
so crazy.
I know. How can you live like that in 2026?
The right is blackpilling killing a man who was legally carrying a gun. Is backing killing a man who was legally carrying a gun. I disagree with the man politically, but I don't believe he should have been killed for using the Second Amendment. Today they kill the guy you hate. Tomorrow they kill you. Okay.
He didn't get killed for his Second Amendment right, though. He got killed for being a retard who bought a SIG in the middle of everybody knowing that the SIGs are defective.
Sean pretty much said the same thing.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but close.
I think you're going to see a wrongful death lawsuit against SIG because if they just take
against SIG maybe, but not against the cops.
No, because they hear gun, and then a shot, right? And this guy's wrestling with them, and then they start shooting. It's hard to put the blame on any of them. Maybe that guy who stepped away and they just did the firing squad on him, he kind of kept shooting after he was able to see he's just he's already dead, laying on the ground. But I'm not I'm not gonna say it was justified, but I mean, he's certainly not gonna face prison time or get fired for. I don't think any of the officers involved are gonna have any consequences here.
No, I think it was a justified. Unfortunately for Mr. Preddy over here, it was a justified shooting. I think we're all probably at one point or another have carried a firearm on our person. If you got 6 cops trying to tackle you to the ground, do you think reaching for your firearm is a good idea? Or do you think submitting to the 6 cops that are tackling you and having your day in court so you can live to see another day is more important? I don't know. I think just, hey, I'm let the cops do it. Tackle me, handcuff me, throw me in the back car. Okay. I'd rather live to see tomorrow and go home than I do to want to resist and fight and try and stand up and tell them they're
Isn't
wrong.
that what happened though? They had him pinned down. They took the gun off of him, and then the gun went off because it's a shitty gun, and then they shot him anyway.
Right.
But why was
It
there?
wasn't-
Why did they need 6 of them to wrestle him down? Why was he fighting with 6 cops that they all needed to wrestle him? Because that was a pretty long struggle. That wasn't like, okay, I'm giving up. Here, let me lay flat on my stomach with my arms out. This was him trying to push himself up off the ground and fight back against the cops.
Mhm.
Like, you're resisting arrest at that point. You're resisting detainment. You're just resisting in general, which, once again, you're carrying a firearm on you. You are a firearm owner. He was a licensed firearm owner, which was required in the state of Minnesota. So I would assume probably to get licensed, he had to have some kind of minimal gun safety training. What's the first thing you learn in gun safety, any kind of gun safety, is that as a gun owner, you have
Finger off the damn trigger. That's what I was told.
well, in the case of SIG, it doesn't matter if it fingers on the trigger or not. That bitch
Yeah,
is
it
going to go
doesn't
off.
even matter.
I have a video to show that. It was great.
Now, what's the second thing you learn? You have responsibility.
Don't point at anything you don't want to destroy.
Okay. I mean, I would
how many layers are we going down?
I mean,
well, that's the thing about this is when you keep zooming out, it's like, oh, the bigger picture was he was helping a lady who was getting pushed down by the ICE agents, and he got pepper sprayed, and he was like on the ground. And then you zoom out from that, it's like, okay, well, they're doing a vigilante organization where these people are hindering ICE federal agents and like following them
physically
and also
assaulting them.
yeah, and also pulling over citizens who aren't ICE agents too. We have videos of that. So that's kind of how I
in the house.
Yeah, that's kind of how I structured this particular topic tonight, because you keep zooming out and it's like one layer the right's right, and then the next layer the left's right, and then you realize everyone's fucking wrong and everyone's doing everything wrong.
No, the ICE agents were right and did what was necessary to secure our freedoms.
Here, let me. This is the video I saw breaking it down, but I wanted to play this part because it shows how bad this gun actually is.
Particular situation. So look, they're wrestling him. Obviously, you have people shouting, "There's a gun! There's a gun!" You could see if you slow down.
He broke it down with this particular instance. I found one that was months ago with the guy just barely moving the muzzle.
It's coming.
Video, you have an agent actually draw a firearm because, again, when you hear that the suspect has a gun, the person that you're wrestling with, in this case it's Alex Preddy, this escalates it to a potential deadly force situation. And now apparently this is where tragedy really comes into play, because according to an angle that again is the flip of this, it seems like one of the agents is able to get the gun away from him at this moment in time. However, this gun has actually been the subject of multiple lawsuits because there is a problem with it discharging. Let me play a video of somebody demonstrating this for you guys right here.
That's the one. That's the one.
That was the face he made before he got shot. With my thing went off. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
But it's crazy. I had to watch this like a couple of times over because
Let me play a video of somebody demonstrating this for you guys right here.
So, like, notice he's nowhere near the trigger. I think he's even got something in. Is that a screw in there to prevent the trigger?
Like it looks like it's a screw to prevent the trigger.
It's trying to prevent. He's trying to stop the malfunction, and it still happens anyway.
Now, mind you, where he grabbed on the slide is somewhere that I would assume a lot of people, because I know I grab around there when I go to rack around in there. Could you imagine going just bop? Like, I might have killed my kid. I might have killed my dog. I might have been an ATF agent. See, I can't even talk tonight. I've been.
Everybody told me to get a SIG, and I bought a Glock, and I feel better now.
Yeah, my dad has this gun, and he keeps it in a holster in his truck. And I was riding with him one time, and I looked into
Screws there to apply minimal pressure.
Yeah, I looked in the the center console, to see how it was facing, because I knew he had a SIG P320, and that bitch was facing right into my fucking stomach where my lungs and heart would be. So I just turned that bitch forward, and I was like, I'm not riding in your car with your SIG facing right next, towards me in the passenger seat.
A soldier was murdered and they blamed the SIG. That was a lie, and this probably is too. I don't know, man. In the heat of the moment, like this is what we talked about with the other one, with the other Minnesota shooting. Is like you have to take everything into account, into the perspective of like that officer at that time. You are specifically prohibited from using hindsight as like reasoning for this. Like you have to put yourself in the shoes of that officer. He hears gun, 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 and then he hears a shot go off.
Let me even zoom out even a little further now. It's not just he heard gun, 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 and a shot go off. In addition to hearing gun, 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 and a shot go off, you have his coworkers around him who are, trying to communicate and, talk to each other as they're trying to detain this guy. You have all of the crackhead fucking commie leftists around blowing whistles and blaring horns and, being fucking loud. And now you've put them in a situation where the adrenaline's already going. You're surrounded. You have people who are acting violently towards you and trying to physically engage you. It's done on purpose. It's the whole, I'm not touching you. And then you kind of poke them a little bit and be like, oh, I barely touched you. They're basically, these leftists are doing a Nicholas Sarwark. I'm going to shoulder bump you as I'm walking by you and then be like, oh, you assaulted me. It's the same shit, except they're getting martyred now and like, oh, they died. Oh, well.
Yeah. I was trying to pull this up. I'm trying to find this. Chuck, if you got it, maybe you sent it to me already. You did. I knew you did. Here you go. This one was sent by Chuck. There's a CNN article that he had an altercation with law enforcement a week ago and had been injured from that too. Alex Preddy broke a rib in confrontation with federal agents a week before death, sources say. Federal immigration officers have been collecting personal information about protesters. It is unclear how Preddy first came to the attention of federal authorities. In a statement, the Department of Homeland Security said that DHS law enforcement had no record of this incident. I don't know. He was on our radar, but we don't know what you're talking about. Is that
he's on our radar? He was on.
He was on their radar.
I heard Josh organized the shoulder check in Reno. It's possible.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. Nicholas Sarwark is one of my little CIA puppet underlings.
I can also imagine you doing that. You'd be like, Nick, just check his bitch ass, and then claim.
I'm not saying the conspiracy is plausible. I'm just saying, look at who he shoulder checked.
Wait, who did he shoulder check? I forgot.
Oh, I'll let you do your own research. You'll figure it out.
Wait, I gotta go back to our fucking episode to go find this out.
Yeah.
Let's just say the Josh Holofka tentacles stretch far and wide.
You fucker.
This is from Amity, our good friend of the show.
Yep,
What's up, Amity?
Great person to hang out
and
with.
And Luke Rakowski, good friend of the show.
Yeah, one day.
An all right friend of the show.
Yeah. He's an acquaintance of the show.
An acquaintance of the show.
The only internet friend that can stay at my house anytime he wants. All right. Here we go. You can't have guns. You can't walk in with guns.
That's what he said. Yeah.
I can't even hear him.
That's
what very unfortunate incident. You can't have guns. You can't walk in with guns. Talking about Peretti, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate incident that was.
This isn't true though. You can, but to your point, also don't be a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Like here, this is the argument I'm saying. Was it a tragedy? Sure, you can frame it as a tragedy, and I'll give you that plausible deniability there. But at the end of the day, if Preddy would have just left the girl alone, would have submitted to the cops, let them fucking take the gun off him, stop trying to get up, more than likely, at the bare minimum, the girl would have been detained and would have gotten released. Worst case scenario, if he didn't resist, him and the girl would have gotten detained and eventually would have gotten released, more than likely. And guess what that meant? Everybody got to go home eventually. The ICE agents, the girl, him, everybody gets to go home eventually. Unfortunately now, because he made poor decisions, both with his choice of firearm purchase and with the way he decided to act while carrying that firearm, he now does not get to go home. And that's very sad. And I feel bad for him and his family, but everybody, we all make choices, guys. Like, if I choose to drive drunk and then drive into a fucking wall, are you going to feel bad for me and be like, well, he made a bad choice there?
Go ahead,
This
Tim.
is it. No, this is all I was going to say. It's just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Just because you can forklift the forklift doesn't mean you should forklift the forklift.
Right. You know, a lot of I'll say this about the shooting, then I want to get to the can't and should, because I think a lot of people are comparing it to something they shouldn't. But I think the whole issue here is the SIG P320, right? Because if they disarm him and it doesn't go off, I don't think they shoot him. And I can't help but say, but for that malfunctioning gun, right? And SIGs, knowing that it's malfunctioning, and I don't know what they've done to replace guns or fix it.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do? Because like you'd have to get people to turn in their guns and give them a new one.
Yeah, you'd have to send like a defect notice and you know, issue a refund and maybe a switch to a new one.
Issue a new slide. I don't know.
Give them a switch. That's what I heard. Give them all a switch.
Yeah, but to me, I think he would still be alive because he got disarmed. So if you're shooting a disarmed person, to me, that's
point.
I
Should
think
have bought a Glock. Should have bought a Glock.
This
okay,
is
I
a
was
good
just
point.
getting ahead of it. Yeah. No, right.
Rittenhouse showed up to a protest with a gun, but when the cops showed up, he didn't fight back. He said,
Right.
I'm here. I got a gun.
Right.
And they were like, hey, be careful, be safe. And then 3 pedophile leftists tried to attack him, and he put them through the wood chipper, so to speak. And I'm proud of Kyle for that.
Right. So on the left, they're saying, you know, Kyle shot his gun at a protest, this and that. I'm like, yeah, but he shot it not at police officers. He shot it, you know, at people who were attacking him. He acted in self-defense. And then when he saw the cops, he had his hands up in the air, away from his firearm. They didn't really do anything to disarm him or anything. They just kind of let him go. And he got out of there. But he still showed up with a gun at a protest. And that's kind of what I'm pointing out is that's okay to do. And now Republicans are saying it's not okay to do that. Trump's saying it's not okay to do that. Like Josh said, just don't act dumb when you know you have a firearm on you. Don't resist arrest. I think that's also another but for, obviously. In both of these situations, last week and this week, I still don't like to shoot because it's a tragedy. But I think it was caused by the malfunctioning of the gun. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's right here. Mitch is wrong. Should they ban SIG? I know he's asking a question, but I'm going to say he's wrong because he's not here to defend himself. And Joey was right. Let the market decide. That's the best way to handle it. I mean, SIG, I'm usually not for, like, when it's like a school shooting thing and they want to sue the gun manufacturer for the school shooting. That's not a case for this. But in this instance, I do think it applies. Like, the gun manufacturer does hold some kind of liability here. And the market will decide that and put them out of business if they get sued enough. Rittenhouse went to a protest with a gun because the cops weren't doing anything. This guy took a gun to protest the cops. This couldn't be more opposite. It's true, but I think the point still stands. Like when you're, because I'm not going to out you guys, but I know I've been to a protest with a gun. I'm not acting a fool. I'm not going up and starting shit with cops. You know, it's just
no,
not
I'm friendly. I converse. I do shit. You know, I'm not trying to cause no problems because I know if I'm
gonna fucking die.
If I have a negative interaction with the cops while I'm armed, there is a less than 0% chance I could die. And unlike the left, who has no fucking ability to have any kind of self-preservation, I do.
Oh, drink. Sorry, that's a buzzword today. Is self-preservation. I forgot to tell everyone that is a buzzword.
What?
That is a drink
Whoa.
word.
I'm gonna drink because I'll take any excuse to
I'm
drink.
not drinking out of fucking protest. This is not fucking.
I'm just saying.
Do you have a gun? You better not be
terms.
protesting if you have a gun near you. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna keep that part back there. Okay. I just put my hand up and
it's somewhere over there. It's something over there.
No, I'm not saying there's no similarities, and they're not
Nope.
opposite situations. What I'm saying is the rhetoric coming from a couple people on the right, like Kash Patel, who's a notable, head of the FBI right now,
A
and
notable
Trump.
truck driver?
Yeah,
A notable
Street shitter?
Yeah.
street
No.
shitter for sure. Notable potential deportee.
Yeah, what I'm saying is their take on it, which we're about to get to, is you can't have a gun at a protest, which is just blatantly wrong. And
Well, yeah,
what
this is
we were
a-
supporting
This is
during
a
COVID.
clearer, This is a clearer version of Trump answering that question.
This is a different. He says something
Different angle, but you can
Yeah.
hear it better. Yeah.
Sir, was Mr. Petty acting as an assassin? Do you think he was acting as an assassin in Minneapolis? Who is that? Mr. Petty, your deputy chief of staff.
Who the
said
fuck is that?
You don't think so?
With that being said, you can't have guns. You can't walk in with guns.
What about the Second Amendment?
Listen, you can't walk in with guns. You can't do that. But it's just a very unfortunate incident.
Very unfortunate incident. You can't have a gun, can't walk in
You
with a
can't
gun.
walk into a confrontation with police. Yes, he's right. You can't walk into a confrontation and physical engagement with police having a gun on you and expect not to have a tragedy happen. I think that people are misinterpreting what President Trump's message is.
I wouldn't
that
interpret it like that. I think given what Kash
you can't walk in there with a gun, have a gun, and then expect to get into a physical confrontation with any kind of law enforcement and expect not something bad to happen to you.
Right. I don't think
Crazy.
that's what he's saying. I think he's just saying don't have a gun at a protest.
I think you're wrong, but you're.
Well, let's hear
right to
Kash.
be wrong.
Let's hear Kash Patel say it then.
Okay, let me hear Kash say it.
Just look at the show notes, Josh.
Not a peaceful protest? Is that where we're going next?
No. Right being left is probably right being
Oh,
left.
right now being left. Okay. We didn't do Jake Shields. Did we?
Yeah, we did. That was the single tweet with the
Oh, yep. Okay, I got you.
which
All right.
also leads into the right being left.
All right. Let me
Kash
see.
is
here.
retarded
Oh,
on this, and that's all I want people to admit is Kash is being
Dude.
retarded.
No, we have two retards on the screen. I hate Maria Bartiromo. I hate her voice. I hate
Oh my
everything
God.
about her. She's terrible. Okay, Sam Tripoli. Let's
Sam
sit down
Tripoli,
and have a
shout
little
out Sam
chat.
Tripoli, friend of the show, big
Yeah,
friend of the show.
everybody's a friend of the show now.
Everybody's a friend of the show.
Until they're not. Until they earn a swampy for enemy of the swamp, they are all
Friends of the swamp.
No, like bucket list would be to get Sam Tripoli on this show, or like just
Is
do
that
a
right?
do a
Maybe
comedy
following
do a
that.
comedy show with Sam Tripoli. Yeah.
Okay. Let's sit
Big
down
friend
and
of
have
the
a
show.
little chat about the Second Amendment, shall we? Okay, let's go. Rah, 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 rah. That's your preview. Here we go.
Who goes to a protest and brings a gun? I mean, was he not asking for some kind of trouble in that situation?
But as Secretary Noem said, no one who wants to be peaceful shows up at a protest with a firearm that is loaded with 2 full magazines. That is not a peaceful protest.
And I don't know of any peaceful protester that shows up with a gun and ammunition rather than a sign.
I'm sorry that this gentleman is
I definitely did that. Okay, whatever.
dead, but he
Power
did
it now.
bring a 9mm semi-automatic weapon with 2 cartridges to what was supposed to be a peaceful protest.
Peaceful protesters don't have 9mm weapons.
He wasn't there to peacefully protest. He was there to perpetuate violence.
I mean, as you know, he was an ICU nurse, worked for the Veterans Administration, and there's no evidence that he brandished the gun whatsoever. In fact, it
But
appears that
he brought
was
a
disarmed
gun.
before
He brought a gun. I've been to a protest.
Yeah.
Guess what? I didn't bring a gun. I brought a billboard.
You cannot bring a firearm loaded
brought a
with
billboard?
multiple magazines.
How strong is that motherfucker bringing a billboard? God.
Stronger than you.
He brought a whole, he didn't have the 3 fold-out science project board. No. He had a whole fucking
I bought a
billboard.
billboard. Yeah.
magazines to any sort of protest that you want. It's that simple. You don't have that right.
All right, little buddy.
let's sit down and have a little chat about the Second Amendment, because I see some
You don't
people
have to-
out
you don't
here
have to play that
struggling with
anymore.
it like it's
This
some kind of.
video
I don't
is
have
good.
to play it anymore.
No,
You want, okay, so the black man starts talking and Rob wants to cut it off. I heard.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Do it like that. We're
Hell
we have
yeah.
a lot to
I
get-
did it.
Good job, Rob.
I did it. I understand. I understand. Okay.
I was like, I'm about to lose my job.
I was using what the Republicans were saying. That's it. And Fox.
I was just saying what they were saying.
Nolan Noir is a Republican.
I
do
know.
believe.
Well, he. This video is good. He makes a lot of good points in the video. I encourage you to go watch the video.
Can you
we don't have time right now.
I'm gonna say a word. I want you to finish the sentence here. Zeke.
Heil. Oh, not me.
He did
Sorry.
it. He did it. He did
Not
it.
me. I'm sorry.
Rob I'm not
black
silencing him. I'm not
Rob
silencing him.
is trying to crush Tim's First Amendment rights.
Nope. I'm not silencing him, but get his black ass off the screen right now because he's not. Let's
We'll go back to two retards. There you go.
Yeah. So no, just take we're done with that. So I just hate that they just flip flopped on a core issue, like a lot of these people. To me, it's like you can bring a gun to a protest. That's not what it's about. I know Rittenhouse was protecting properties, Magoo. But he was at a protest, so he's still at the protest protecting properties. He brought a gun there. There's nothing wrong with that. So can we not say that, Kash Patel? Can we not say that, Fox News?
Nope.
Can you pick out what the actual issue was?
Rob is racist. That's your actual issue.
Fuck you.
Send the Irish back.
I love black people. Black people love me.
Yeah, it's because you are black.
Represent.
Some
Black
people
on
say
black.
I am black.
Ginger's in the
It's
chat.
neopotism.
Represent.
Neopotism.
They actually invited me into their community. I said, I don't know about this, but thank you. Thank you very much. They started calling me
Bad velvet in the building. Chilling with the fam, yeah, we made it.
They told me my hair's brown now, and that made me a little sad, honestly.
Yeah, do redheads go gray or do they go brown?
I ran into one the other day, and he was like in his 60s, and I was like, "What's your?" Because he had like a hat or a beanie on. It was after a comedy show, and I was like, "What do I have to look forward to?" And it was like pepper, and you could see a little bit of ginger, auburn still in there. I was like, "All right, that's cool." So I don't know. We'll see. My granddad had gray hair for a while, so I don't know.
The Irish weren't considered white until the 1800s.
Yeah. But I'm Scottish, so.
So we've got honorary whites and new whites. That's right.
I figured out I'm made up of all of the people that. That each person said, "Don't fuck that person." That's my DNA. Like it's like Irish and Scottish. They fought wars. They shouldn't fuck. I'm mostly Irish and Scottish. Break that down to Vikings who just raped and pillaged everywhere. So that shouldn't happen. And then Lumbee, Native American, blacks, whites, Cherokee, Native Americans, just all the same. I'm just a conglomeration of people who shouldn't fuck. That's what my DNA is.
I mean, okay, he told me to pull up Carrot Top, but he looks the same.
Yeah, Carrot Top's ripped and just got all sorts of work done.
He's not a real human.
Too much make. He always wears too much makeup. I'd like to see him without makeup and see what's going on there. But
I'll tell you what's going on there. This explains everything. That's what's going on there.
There you go. See, but even it looks like foul. It even foul. What's that shirt?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
All right, Jerry Jones or Joe Jones.
This guy. No, this guy.
Florida Atlantic University.
He sucks. He sucks. You don't want to.
You can let it roll. I don't.
It's 4 minutes. We don't have to watch all of it.
I think the other clips are better. But yeah, go ahead.
As the one person who carries a gun just about every single day, I'm not in this city, and the one person that's been in a similar situation holding a gun while people are riding, and perhaps the one person who understands, I don't want to say the one, but someone here who understands this a little bit because I've been in that situation. There's a couple of things. Number one, the Second Amendment is a right. I'm a Second Amendment absolutist.
Huh?
You have the right to carry a weapon to defend yourself, not the privilege. It is a right. Those rights come with restrictions. I think you would understand that more than anyone at this table. One of those restrictions is you have to have your ID and your permit on you. We don't know. Current reports are he didn't have either one of those on.
Fuck you, no, I don't. It's called the Second Amendment. It's in the Constitution.
At which point he's not carrying legally. But number two, even beyond that, with the
Not
right to
carrying
carry a
legally in
firearm comes the
Minnesota.
responsibility to do it correctly and to do it.
You're
Fuck
right in
you.
Florida and Alabama, not in Minnesota.
No, the federal
Yeah.
government supersedes all state law.
No, the state and the federal government does not supersede state law.
Make your points, and then I'll decide.
Okay, the Constitution overrides any state law. The state laws cannot override the Constitution.
The 10th Amendment literally gives them the right where if it doesn't say, it says you have
You're
the
right, but fuck you.
You have a right to, yes, they're saying you still have the right to,
Okay,
for
is the Second
firearm-
Amendment not in, because most, like Florida state Constitution does have a Second Amendment provision. Does
Yes, and
Minnesota not have that?
Florida also used to say that open carry was against the law up until recently. Like, laws change, guys. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm saying that's the law in Minnesota. That is what democracy in their state and the majority of their state population and voting mass decided on, or they voted people in who decided on it for them. That's what representatives are for. Sorry, guys, democracy worked here.
Josh is right, but Josh is right in how that is. I think there is an argument to say, and this is what like a lot of people who do the constitutional carry lobbying in these different states do. They go, hey, this is what our Constitution says, and you states have whittled away at it, and they shouldn't have. And I think that's right. But how it is the federal government absconded, if I'm using that word right, absconded their responsibilities to tell the states that they can't infringe on the rights. So the states made their own laws, and the federal government didn't do anything about it. So that's where we are today.
Hey, Rob.
State statute recognition, Minnesota statute 624-714 declares that Second Amendment guarantees fundamental individual right to keep and bear arms.
I'm going to look up absconded real quick. And I spelled it right, so that's leave.
Rights are inherent no matter what a piece of paper says. Okay.
Use the word wrong, but let's say
what?
Let's
right.
say they vacated.
Absconded.
No,
Okay.
yeah, absconded.
Yeah.
Let's say they vacated their decision making, or at least they just stopped saying they let the states do what they want, did what they wanted to. Yeah, I mean it's still the states are given their rights under the 10th and 14th amendments, so the states can do.
Wait a minute, hold on, because the 10th Amendment says anything that's not listed here is left to the states, but the Second Amendment is listed, so it supersedes the 10th.
Okay.
But they didn't. What I'm saying is yes, but they did not enforce the Constitution, right? And so when states started making their own laws, the federal government didn't really do anything about it.
Doesn't mean it's not right.
Right. But it's how it is, and case law is worked out in such a way that they allow states to kind of say how you go about getting your rights.
Each state has its own Bill of Rights. They do, and I was trying to find Minnesota, but Minnesota's fake and gay, and it doesn't have a explicit mention of the Second Amendment or the right to bear arms. Not like the Constitution. I'm gonna get Mike Mahari on here from the 10th Amendment Center, and he's gonna back me up, and you're gonna feel like a dumb idiot.
He could explain. No. And he probably has a way better argument than me. Hello?
I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm trying to. So, Amendment 2, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
Pretty fucking simple.
Now,
okay.
It does not give them the right to infringe. Now, once again, nobody was infringed upon.
You're trying to say that you can't carry a gun to a protest. That's an infringement.
I never said that. I said you have a responsibility that is higher than somebody not carrying a gun to avoid being in conflict because you are going to die.
According to what?
I cite the video. I cite the video. Video as evidence of my claim here.
Fuck this Benny Johnson cocksucker.
Wah.
So I did have to refresh. I did have to refresh myself on this because I didn't want to say anything wrong and look terribly stupid. But under the 14th Amendment, you have your privileges and immunities clause. You have your equal protection clauses, which incorporates the Second Amendment into the state via the 14th Amendment. And in 2010, McDonald v. City of Chicago was, let's see, it looks like it was a case which in which the City of Chicago tried to restrict the gun rights of a citizen, McDonald, and the federal government came in and said, hey, this Supreme Court case. So the federal government came in and said, you can't infringe on the Second Amendment, right? And they used the 14th Amendment here because via the 14th Amendment, the Second Amendment applies, right? But they didn't. Basically, they're saying you have a right to the guns, but at what point, at what point does the state have a right to regulate the safety of the population? So is requiring you to get a concealed carry license, is that an infringement? We would say yes. We would say yes. A lot of people would say no. So, what's the line there? I would like to have Mike Meharry on and kind of go through the nuances of the Constitution and the states colliding with each other, because to me, like, if you want to get deeper into just different shit like abortion and marijuana being legalized or decriminalized, it's like, well, if I have the privileges and immunities clause via the 14th Amendment or equal protection, then we should be kind of blanket. Like, how come I'm in Florida, a medical marijuana user, and if I drive 10 minutes to Alabama, I could get arrested for having CBD on me?
Those laws are unconstitutional.
I think so. But then, like, abortion,
I'm not sure because they're not explicitly mentioned like the Second Amendment.
But then
It's
what
a
about
unique
states'
right.
rights? What about states' rights? So, like, once a majority of states rule on something, do a minority of states not have the ability to do something different?
Yeah, I kind of changed my mind on that because it's not like the Second Amendment is explicitly stated, right? So that one can't be fucked with. But abortion, marijuana, those are not explicitly stated.
Right.
So they can be fucked with, is my interpretation.
But you also have the privileges and immunities, right? So if you're a citizen of one and you're traveling to another, so it's not stated. It's not stated as in the guns or the weed, but it's stated as in I have the equal protection of the courts, where if I'm backed by the federal government and my state, I should be treated the same in this other state.
You know what's crazy is I can open carry in Alabama, but I don't think I can conceal carry. I don't think it's the same.
Like here in Arizona, I can conceal carry. I can open carry. I can get a concealed carry weapons permit.
Right.
And then it's reciprocated in many states. But the states I go to, either Florida and your guys, since you now have open carry and constitutional concealed carry, so why do I need a CCW here? It's already legal in my state constitutionally. Why do I need it there? And the one state I go to, New Jersey, otherwise doesn't recognize our reciprocity. Like, why is my CCW in Arizona not valid in New Jersey? Am I all of a sudden no longer responsible gun owner in New Jersey when I get cross state lines?
Mm-hmm.
Robert.
I was wrong. We can conceal or open carry. As a result, most adults 19 or older can carry a handgun openly or concealed.
Nice. And Chuck, I understand what you're saying. That's not what I was talking about at all. I understand that states' constitutions incorporate the federal constitution already, or I think every state does, especially Florida does. But it acts as the federal constitution. The federal constitution is a floor, and then the state constitution is kind of like the ceiling, right? So you can't go below this, but the state constitution can kind of tell you, you have even more rights, right, under certain things in the Florida Constitution.
Can I make an example for you, Rob? Here,
sure, yeah, go ahead.
The Second Amendment, National Bill of Rights Constitution, enumerates your right to possess a firearm without being infringed upon. Correct?
Yeah, yeah.
In the state of Florida, their constitution actually makes it illegal to create registries or any kind of list of gun owners in the state. So when people are always, I always get like my leftist and like liberal friends from like New Jersey and the Northeast are like, oh, I don't understand why Florida doesn't make like a gun law or they don't have a gun registration like New Jersey has. I'm like, because it's literally unconstitutional in Florida. If they do it, it's against the Constitution. So no, like big ups to Florida for that too, by the way.
Yep, that's good. Yeah, some things are codified in the Florida Constitution that work really good for us, but
it sounds really bad. The Second Amendment to the Constitution is mirrored in the Florida Constitution, which states, Article 1, Section 8, the right of the people to keep and bear arms in defense of themselves and of lawful authority of the state shall not be infringed, except that the manner of bearing arms may be regulated by law. They add this little bit in that says, yeah, but we can take it away if we want.
But I mean, even the federal government has said that we can't ban you from, owning firearms. We can damn well regulate what kind of firearms you own, where you own them, how you own them, which is what you see with New York and New Jersey and even right next door in California for me. You got all these funky compliancy laws that shit, you definitely aren't going to opt into in any other state because it makes your gun fucking retarded.
fair enough. This was a educational side note, so that was good.
It was fun,
I don't
right?
know where
Yeah,
that was
fun.
good. No, that was good. That was good.
We were here.
Were we here? Okay, not peaceful protest.
Okay, you son of a fucking bitch. Fuck you.
That's good.
It's always unique. And that, you know what, Trey? Next time will be different.
I love Trey.
Next
I love
time
Trey.
will be different.
It's a new one every week. Like I look forward to Trey's fucking pegging joke.
Yeah, and he sits there and goes, "How am I gonna squeeze this one in?" Like Tim's wife.
Exactly. There it is. Yep.
And then
Anyway.
he finds a way. Yep. So what I was talking about, the bigger picture here is there is an organized group in Minnesota that are actively trying to find ICE agents, hinder them from removing immigrants, and it's very highly organized, and we'll get to that in a second. But it's not really a peaceful protest, I would say. I think they're actively fighting and going into battle with ICE agents in some cases.
You mean guerrilla warfare, Rob?
For sure, yeah.
Let's see the video.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! What the fuck is wrong with you, asshole? You motherfuckers!
Oh, this guy got pepper sprayed for sure. Yeah, so this guy took a ICE agent down, and then ICE surrounded him.
Okay. Yeah. So the comment there was, "Holy shit! Rioters are now tackling and beating ICE agents. Insurrection Act. Enough is enough." I got another thing here.
Yes.
Destroying a hotel because you don't like who's staying there is like burning down a restaurant because you don't like who's eating there. This is what the mob does. This is how criminals behave. What is it? What the fuck?
No shovel.
I think that's no shovel to them.
Oh man, Home 2 Suites is so awesome.
Yeah,
That was such a
fairly priced.
fairly priced. You get a kitchen, you get everything.
Hell yeah, they're pretty nice places.
Why are you doing that? Why are you
'Cause you-
doing that?
Because there's a few.
Oh, more. This man's sitting here banging on his trash can like a drum.
Is he drumming on a street light too? Dug ass motherfucker.
They're trying to keep them from being able to sleep or relax. They want to make as much noise as possible.
Trey is in the Discord, but I'm not gonna reveal his name. You can find it yourself. Okay. A bunch of losers. ICE out, kill yourself. Fuck ICE. Okay. All right. So just protesters being protesters. Here's another one. Breaking Minneapolis PD, stand around and watch.
Pretty sure this is the
riot or
same Home
smash
to Suites.
windows.
Yeah,
Dude,
we're gonna look a lot at this Home to Suite, which it's not too sweet of a home if you ask me right now. Let's do it again.
What are y'all doing? This guy's like trying to like push out all the refreshments. He's like, I don't want your shit. Get back in there.
Yeah, I think
Are they just trying to block the door with it? Is
they're
that
trying to block
idea?
the door with it. Yeah,
I see. Okay.
You weak bitch! You weak bitch! Let him through! 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 Bitch!
All right. I don't know how much of this we got to play. They keep doing.
keep
the same
going until
shit.
there's officers that show up who are not ICE, but they are other federal officers, and they come to kind of
Is it
disperse.
this one?
No, this is just another instance of
Was
a
it
non-peaceful
here?
protest. No, that's different. Because I guess I put them under different
Not
let me
peaceful
see.
protest.
Let me see. Da, 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 da. Oh, I put feds bricked in the face. So go to feds bricked in the face real quick.
Where? Oh, all the way down here. Okay.
Yep.
I got you. Feds bricked in the face.
I didn't realize it was at the same Home 2 Suites, but
Yeah,
it is.
same guy too.
Yeah.
Let me see. Breaking conservatives calling for this man to be hunted down and imprisoned after he threw a brick at border agents in Minneapolis, causing one to get bloody. All right.
And I don't think these are border agents. If you look at their name, I don't think it's ICE. It's a different federal
Yeah, it's
federal agent.
Border Patrol. Border Patrol and ICE are two different things. You know that, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Are you prop? Get back! Get back! Get back!
Oh, look, now they got some self-preservation.
Are we drinking again? Okay.
Oh, shit. Yep.
Time to Patriot Act. Oh wait, what?
Hell yeah, Ronan.
Yeah.
This is the side that cried about J6. Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Magoo.
yeah.
Predator
Oh,
droned
yeah.
their asses back to the Stone Age.
Mhm.
And we knew they were hypocrites before. Remember the Supreme Court stuff? They've been doing this shit forever.
And they're targeting a Home 2 Suite, guys. Let's not forget.
Yeah, come on, dude. This
Come
is like
on.
one of the greatest places to stay. All right, here we go.
Are you prop? Get back! Get back! Get back!
Can I get a pause real quick?
Yeah, sorry.
We just got hit with.
Fucking no, you should have kept it there. That was perfect timing. Dude just
Well,
went
you
right-
said a pause real quick, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm late," and so I stopped when I
No.
stopped.
With that, just look at all of this the press that are just watching like
Watching
retard
all
in
these
the way, probably getting flagged by dude's muzzle. Definitely in the spread zone if that's bird or buckshot in there, but it's probably slug, so they might be all right. But like, still, if I had a
beanbag.
dude pointing a gun at other people and be like, "Get the fuck back," I'd probably get the fuck back myself.
Mhm.
A little bit, yeah. They're just standing right there. They're all trying to get the best shot. And how much is
Stupid.
that shot even worth, dude? Like, this isn't like fucking Peter Parker and Spider-Man where like you're making a living wage off this shit. Like that photo is worth like 10 cents. It's gonna be on the internet. It's gonna get you a few follows, and that's it.
This video was good. This whoever posted this Freedom News.
Yeah.
This was
Finish
good.
it, though.
And to Ronan's point, I would trade Minnesota for Alberta at this point.
Hell yeah.
Canada can take Minnesota, and we'll take Alberta. How about that?
Alberta's where all the oil is. Let's get it.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go.
Are you prop? Are you prop? Get back! Get back! Get back!
You can kind of see
Where-
the.
where
you
does
can
the
see
brick come from?
It comes from the top left. You can kind of. We're just keep an eye on officer's head.
There's that trash can from earlier.
Oh yeah, right over here.
Yeah.
No, right down at the bottom right corner.
That's doesn't look like a brick. What is that?
No, that's a brick. That's like a. Hold on.
That's like it's circular. It looks circular there.
It's just the blur from the video. That's definitely a brick, and it definitely came from the press area, which the They're
They're in the way.
You know, exactly. I wonder why they threw it from the press area. Is
Couldn't
the
see
press
him.
press is
Yep.
complicit? You know.
It's
you
a
got?
much smaller version of one of these.
Jesus Christ.
It's definitely a brick. This is a brick.
That's a brick for sure.
This is a big ass brick, but it's a smaller version of this. It's like
Wow.
a paver, like a decorative paver that you would put
Mhm.
down on like a garden or something.
Yeah.
And you just hucked it at that cop.
Yeah, dude, that is. You could die.
That's a big one. That's heavy.
You could
I'm
die.
tired now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. It looks like play it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That was metal. You hear it? That was metal.
Yeah, there they go running away.
Good thing he's got the helmet on.
Yeah.
Well, he's bleeding all over, so it hit him. It hit him somewhere. Where you can see he's bleeding on his hand. It hit him somewhere where it got him.
Oh, this guy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. What these UFO findings? I don't.
They threw an alien at him. There's a joke in there somewhere. I can't find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy
okay.
goes on to say, "Where are the local police?"
Where the fuck are the local police?
Yeah, it might be on this guy's thread if you can find it, or maybe that's what Sean was talking about. I didn't get that clip posted. I thought it would be saved, but it wasn't. So he did ask the press, where are the local police?
Rob, you hear about one of them getting their finger bitten off this weekend too?
Oh Jesus!
One of the protesters?
No, one of the ICE agents. He got his finger bit off by a protester. Thank you. I forget who it was in the chat. Oh, it was Ronan. Thanks, Ronan, for reminding me about the finger getting bit off. Yeah, that cop law. We had one of the ICE agents lose a whole fucking finger to one of the leftists biting it off.
I was just confused because I did see a protester who tried to throw a flashbang back. Had her hand blown off as well.
Good.
There's a digit missing.
Wow.
Nope.
Look at.
Nope.
Oh, girl.
It gone. It gone.
Rob.
Oh my God.
Shit.
And then you wonder why I have no sympathy for when these guys, when bad things happen to the left back.
Right. Yeah.
It gone.
It seems like there's a finger for a finger going on with the whoever's fighting against them. They're at an active battle every day. It seems like.
I'm just sad that I was a year late because when we made our predictions for like the Trump thing, I said the immigration shit was gonna get wild, but I was late, or I was early. I was a little too early,
just by a little bit. So I think that's all we have under the not peaceful protest, and I think it's happening, and a lot of this fighting is going on because the left is so organized and how they go about doing anytime there's a protest like this, like the BLM stuff like that, signal chats start being created. And if you go to the section, we're gonna start looking at and breaking down what all we've found. There's been some infiltrators into these signal chats, and then Benny and this journalist, along with some other people in this section, are going to talk about what all is being shared. We're talking about manuals. We're talking about databases full of license plate and other information. So just let it run, and we'll go through this and see how organized this counter op is.
Yeah, and I'll just put it here because I don't know where it's going to fit in. I did get your thing, Sean, about the Minneapolis signal infiltrated, basically saying the same thing.
I'm pretty sure I have that same. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to cover it. I did see your ping. I just wanted to point that out. Okay. Let me see. Breaking independent journalist Cam Higbee, which is the guy right here.
What you like, John?
Reveals to us that the left-wing terrorists have relaunched new signal chats targeting ICE after others were deleted. The signal chats did get nuked as a result of my reporting. They completely wiped them, but they have restarted. Ethan Klein reports.
I was in the signal chat for several days before I felt an overwhelming obligation to make the public aware of.
Yeah, wait a minute. Cap check. Rob versus this guy.
I like his beanie better.
Yeah, it looks better on him.
But I'm wearing black pants, so it goes with my black pants, my black hat.
Yeah, he still looks better.
Yeah.
I think it's
He's
just
not a
you.
fat
I think
fuck.
you're ugly. I think that's it.
That's what it is. Definitely ugly. Gotta get that man
I
a
was
red
in the
stripe.
signal chat for several days before I felt an overwhelming obligation to make the public aware of what was happening.
He can't even grow
like
a
you said,
beard.
there
What are
were a
you guys
lot of
talking
other
about?
reporters inside.
It got burned off. I do
Yeah.
notice that. He's like
He had
half
to go-
a beard.
He had to go deep undercover, Rob. Do you know how hard it is to grow a patchy ass beard to look like a fucking soy jack lefty?
Couldn't grow a patchy beard if I tried, Josh.
You see, Rob, you're not really dedicated to the cause. You're not trying to make America great again like this guy is.
Sorry, I'd like to see a sweater too. I'm rocking a comedy mothership sweater, so this guy's got nothing on my sweater.
He's probably got a nice Lacoste or like Calvin Klein or something. You ain't got shit on him,
Ooh,
Rob.
that'd be smooth. Yeah. Well, look, I got a J. Crew sweater too. I pull it out. Whatever. Just keep me on.
Rob does not have the better drip, El Barfo. You shut
I
your
got.
mouth.
He ain't got no drip. He ain't got no drip on the neck. What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's muting himself.
You are muted for sure. Well, uno momento.
Uno, mustache.
you could
All right,
just
can you
leave
hear
it
me
in.
now?
Yeah.
I can hear you now.
Okay, I had a timely question that's not so timely anymore.
Oh, timely.
Austin or New York?
Austin.
You think Austin's has a better comedy scene than New York?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I would.
Yeah.
I would rather live in Austin
now?
for comedy.
Austin, 10 years ago, no. Now, absolutely, 100%.
If I go to New York, I mean, there's plenty of mics. I'd have to like try to get in with someone good to get into the
So
cellar.
Austin
or-
is better
or
for
like a
shittier
breaker.
comics, is what you're saying.
well,
I'm involving
Austin
us
is
in this
better-
drama that you have no idea about.
Austin's better for comics looking to cut their teeth and make it big. New York is for what you've already made it big and you're looking to get a bigger
So
crowd.
better comics.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
No.
I think the.
What are you
better
talking
comics-
about? You just made the case for why New York is better, but you're still saying Austin because you suck.
Yes, Dane
That's
Cook
it.
got big. I wouldn't call him a good comic, though.
I don't know. He
I
sold
mean,
out.
It depends on just your style of comedy too. I think. I mean, I've been following the whole Louis J. Gomez versus Lemaire Lee drama. So yeah, right now if I'm a comedian, which I am, and I wanted to like quit my job and move to a city for comedy, I would move to Austin over New
Because
York.
it's easier.
I also think you can make a lot more connections in Austin and Dallas and the surrounding cities. New York's got Boston. Boston's classic comedy scene. I think it's old school versus new school.
Okay. I totally derailed this. I'm sorry. But it was timely when I tried to say it. I promise. Okay. Here we go. I'll rewind a little bit.
Several days before I felt an overwhelming obligation to make the public aware of what was happening. Like you said, there were a lot of other reporters inside the chats, and I just wonder why there wasn't a feeling of obligation from mainstream reporters to leak this. Reuters, who I think people have identified, and again, I'm not saying with 100% certainty that they were in there because I just haven't had time to look into all the names yet. I've just been doing info drops. There was a Reuters car behind us. I think for 2 days, they had a Reuters printout in their windshield right behind us, especially when we were, when I was following a bunch of protesters that were following Greg Bovino around. They dumped a bag of chips on him. He had to deploy that green tear gas. Everybody saw that video. That was that day. There was a Reuters car right behind us, and we were right behind the convoy. So that's what's going on. And the signal chats did get nuked as a result of my reporting. They completely wiped the signal chats, but they've restarted. This is live right now. There they are, calling out license plates and intersections as we speak.
Yep.
Interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not going to stop. I mean,
They have active. They're not gonna stop. They have active dispatchers. That's how crazy. So they'll hop in like a voice chat in the Signal or wherever, and then they'll say, run this tag, and then they have a system where it's like confirmed ice, likely ice, not ice, that sort of thing.
It runs way deeper than that, my guy.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Oh no! Like I'm talking like specialized roles and tasks, compartmentalization.
Well, that's what. Yeah. I know. Don't spoil it. We're getting to it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like it's just like it runs so much deeper than that. I'm not going to spoil it now that you brought it up that we're going to get.
Well,
to
no,
it,
but that's just one of the things. That's why we're getting into it. And
Yeah,
under
like-
Vet's perspective, he kind of talks about that. But you can go into the manuals. Here's exactly what Josh is talking about. So actually, great segue, Josh. This is specialized roles, tasks, what everyone needs to do, spotters, that sort of thing.
What? They're highly organized. No way.
Yes.
Yeah,
This
right.
is
So this is their main. There's no audio. So
There's no audio, but this is very much out of like small unit like guerrilla tactics, which if you look at the CIA's like basically like revolutionary, I call it the revolutionary chart, like where are we in the revolution, so to speak? Like we're right now at like small scale guerrilla warfare tactics, like hit and runs, psyop campaigns, we got like a whole mini army going on in Minnesota. And
this is crazy.
I see Magoo in the chat, like no insurrection act. Like, no, I highly disagree. Fuck them and fuck this.
I think he's saying
Insurrection
that
Act-
there should be an insurrection act.
I
think
know,
that's what he's saying.
and if that's the case, I agree. We need to go in. Like, I'm sorry if you want to turn your state into a war zone, we can give you a war zone. We can tell you why war is not when you're in your favor. War is in nobody's favor, guys. I'm pro peace. Pro peace. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. I don't want to see anybody get injured or harmed. I just want to have a very peaceful removal of people who don't belong in my country, and for the left to understand that this is democracy. This was voted on. The majority of America chose this, and I'm sorry if you don't like how democracy works, but you should try harder in 4 years at the ballot box, guys. Or cheat harder. Cheat harder. You did it in 2020 and you won. Cheat harder. If you're cheating, I know you're trying. Fuck.
Yeah, difficult in Minnesota when you don't need an ID to vote, or at least illegals are given IDs so that they can vote. But yeah, I agree with you. You got to get out there and move out of the city. Move out of Minneapolis.
Move out of Minneapolis, move out of Minnesota, move to a better state like Alabama, Florida, Arizona, New Hampshire. Shit, I'll shout out with the boys in New Hampshire. You can move to any other state. You don't got to stay in California. You don't got to stay in New York, Massachusetts. There's plenty of good liberty states. New Hampshire would say they're the best. I would disagree. Florida would say they're the best. I'd say they're pretty good. Pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. I think Arizona is the best, but I'm biased, obviously. I'm always going to be biased where I'm at. Texas is a pretty, well, they used to be okay. They're not so much anymore.
Yeah.
But Arkansas is cool. Tennessee's cool. South Carolina's pretty dope. I live in South Carolina if I had to.
The only thing we got going for us is it's cheap. Property taxes are very low in Alabama.
And so is the literacy rate. But
there's no property taxes and there's no minimum wage. We're winning on two libertarian fronts. Okay.
Tim, let me ask you a more important question. On a ranking of 1 to 50,
what is the fuckable population?
No,
zero.
Not zero.
No.
I don't give a fuck about that. I want to know what your population density is.
Oh, it's very low.
Yeah. Like I know Arizona. Like part of the reason I told people, like, why did you move to Arizona? Like, yeah, it's like the 27th most populated state in the union, but it's like 42nd or like 34th for population density. Like the more people I have, like the scarcity of people is a good thing, guys. We saw during COVID what happens when population density happens.
You are more sparse. I asked Brave population density, Arizona versus Alabama. Arizona has approximately 65 people per square mile, whereas Alabama has approximately 101 people per square mile.
Whoa.
I'm mildly surprised by that, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Yeah,
like Phoenix is a pretty major city.
It's
a
Birmingham.
desert.
Birmingham fucks us. That's what's happening.
You guys got the Grand Canyon. That takes up a lot of space, man.
No, what it really is that like 80% of my state is like either fucking Indian reservations, federal or state fucking national parks.
I wonder if they count the Indian reservations or if they're leaving that, if Brock's leaving that out.
No, they probably leave that. I mean, they probably keep it in because they do count towards our population. But what I'm saying is, it's like I can't just go up to like the fucking Navajo reservation and just buy land or anything. Like I have to go through the tribe probably to do that if I want to. Like it's just it's difficult.
Arizona's like a retired. Like I've bucket list Scottsdale, Arizona. Retire there. That would be a move. I don't know.
Ogden, Utah.
A lot of golf.
I went to Yuma last weekend. Let me tell you, I never realized how many people live in RVs till I got to fucking Yuma. And like it was like there was no houses. It was just no apartment complexes, just fucking RV parks everywhere. Fucking where. Everywhere.
Beautiful.
That was the ultimatum.
Yeah, see, you can't get anything past our chat. I mean, it's in the show notes, so we'll get there. But you guys are into if we said anything that was wrong, our chat would figure it out. You guys are in with the news for sure. Let's keep rolling. I don't want to,
Is this in your show notes? Comanches aren't people.
Hell yeah.
That's also it's in the show notes. Can't get anything past this chat, guys. I'm telling you.
Eric Swallen. This is the next one you had. Eric Swallen, retired Green Beret, goes viral, ruins America. It's happening everywhere. More vets are joining in the fight as they break down.
You can fast speed this. This is exactly what Josh was saying. So good job, Josh. It's just him kind of breaking down where this is coming from and how organized they are.
And there
is a post here on X that is absolutely going viral right now. Everybody's look at this. 8 million views, 91,000 likes. There's a reason why. This post, we're going to read it here, is from an individual. He's a retired Green Beret named Eric Schwalm.
Allegedly.
He has an intelligence background. And this is his assessment on everything that's going on here. We're going to read through this. He says, as a former Special Forces warrant officer with multiple rotations running counterinsurgency operations, both hunting insurgents and trying to separate them from sympathetic populations, I've seen organized resistance up close and personal. From Anbar to Helmand, the pattern is familiar. Spotters, cutouts, dead drops, or modern equivalents, disciplined communications, role specialization, and a willingness to absorb casualties while bleeding the stronger force out slowly. Sound familiar, huh? Let's get to it. What is unfolding in Minneapolis right now isn't a protest. It is a low-level insurgency infrastructure built by people who have clearly studied the playbook. Signal groups at 1,000 member cap per zone, dedicated roles, mobile chasers, plate checkers, logging vehicle data into shared databases, 24/7 dispatch nodes, vectoring assets, salute style reporting, size, activity, location, unit, time, equipment. That's what salute stands for. Unsuspected federal vehicles, daily chat rotations and timed deletions to frustrate forensic recovery. Vetting process for new joiners, mutual aid from sympathetic locals, teachers providing cover, possible police department tip-offs or license plate lookups, home base coordination points, rapid escalation for observation to physical obstruction or worse.
Be ready to
this is
pause
not
after this
spontaneous outrage.
After this outrage.
This is C2, command and control, with redundancy, operational security hygiene, and task organization that would make a special forces team sergeant nod in recognition. Replace ICE agents with occupying coalition forces, and the structure maps almost one-to-one perfectly to early-stage urban cells we hunted down in the early 2000s.
Yes, this is exactly what we were being trained on when I was in the Army, was exactly like how to deal with this shit. So very much exactly an insurgency and small-scale guerrilla tactics. Continue.
The most sobering part about all of this, it is domestic. Funded, trained somewhere, and directed by people who live in the same country they're trying to paralyze law enforcement in. When your own citizens would build and operate this level of parallel intelligence and rapid response network against federal officers, complete with doxing, vehicle pursuits, and harassment that's already turned lethal, you are no longer dealing with civil disobedience. You are facing a distributed resistance that's learned the lessons of successful insurgencies. Stay below the kinetic threshold most of the time, force overreaction when possible, maintain popular support through pushing a propaganda narrative, and never present a single center of gravity.
Yep, no leaders.
He says, I spent years training partner forces to dismantle this exact kind of apparatus. Now, pieces of it are standing up in American cities, enabled by elements of local government and civil society.
Tim Walz.
That should keep every single person in this country awake at night. This guy says he's the expert. This is incredibly concerning.
Mm-hmm. Not because I want escalation, but because history shows that these things don't de-escalate on their own once the infrastructure exists and the cadre believe they're winning the information war. We either recognize what we are looking at or we pretend it's just activism under the structures of harden and spread.
Yep. And so we had a clip before, but if you want to go to state rep and rapid response channels, we like you were saying here, and like you guys were saying, Tim Walls, the people in the local government, the state government, they're working with these signal groups in this rapid response infrastructure. So there's a state rep who openly admits it and is kind of openly inviting this crowd to join the signal chats and join the cause.
The man who was killed by ICE was apparently in anti-ICE resistant signal chat groups. Do you know who's running the chats? Minnesota State Rep Alex Falconer. He admitted he's open about it. When is he going to be hauled in for questioning? And here we go. Let's see.
You know, yesterday we had the young man, 13-year-old, handcuffed by ICE. His father taken away. I arrived there as soon as I could. I talked to some of the family members. It's devastating. And I don't know. Just going home and talking to my kids about what happened and how this is affecting our community. These are terrible times, but we will get through it. We'll get stronger for it.
That's a lot of Somalis.
And we
oh, you beat me to it. That literally is so many Somalis. That's
Holy
crazy.
shit, bro.
All Somalis, bro. Like,
Okay, so the guy, 1, 2, 3.
How many are definitely Somalis? This guy, this guy, this guy.
The guy in the very front. The guy in the very front.
Oh my god! All of them, bro. How can they not?
They were like, I thought you were going to be talking about our daycare.
All of the motherfuckers look like upside down squash with their heads.
I totally forgot what he was saying. I was so distracted by all the
Oh
Somalis.
my god! Like, it's kind of fucked up because it's like shot chaser. Like, this is the guy who represents all of these guys.
This fucking dude.
And Ilhan Omar.
He's about to start crying.
No, he's a state rep, not like a U.S. rep.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but he's about. Well, still, like
I know he's gay.
Yeah, definitely.
We had the young man, 13-year-old, handcuffed by ICE. His father taken away. I arrived there as soon as I could. I talked to some of the family members. It's devastating. And I don't know. Just going home and talking to my kids about what happened and how this is affecting our community. These are terrible times, but we will get through it. We'll get stronger for it, and we will look out for one another. Before coming to the state legislature, I'm a community organizer at heart, and that's part of what I'm trying to bring to the legislature. I'm helping to lead the community response, rapid response network that we have, given any ICE situations. I have a couple cards here. I'm willing to stop and to stay around and talk with anybody that wants any more information. We've got a couple groups on the app Signal that we would love for you to join. Whether or not you want to be a part of the resistance network, I fully understand that you may not be comfortable with that, but you can help us in a lot of ways by sending an alert that if you see any suspicious vehicles, any traffic, if you know of anybody that is being targeted, that's being detained, we have resources immediately available that we can send to you, send to their family, get them legal help the families if they need food, if people are afraid to leave their homes to get food. We're working with the food shelves to try to figure out a way to deliver groceries. I know yesterday...
all this shit is
all
direct.
the food shelves. Arrest the illegals as they're delivering groceries. Fucking beautiful.
This is all directly in the manual. Like the response that he's talking about in these signal groups is outlaid here in a convenient infographic
Yes.
of like what to do when you see a certain number of vehicles.
Invoke the Insurrection Act, issue letters of marque to U.S. citizens outside the state of Minnesota. Let's go in there and let real American patriots clean up the fucking cesspool that has become Minneapolis and Minnesota. And, you know, we're going to make it great again and free and liberty.
But we're not.
And having people like this, maybe not him exactly, but, you know, having state officials and other officials involved with these groups gives them access to databases that have your license plate information, your arrest records, and you know, everything, like your financial records, shit like that. So officials being involved in this kind of resistance, it gives it a level of I guess
it's a fucking coup.
Yeah,
You're trying to commit a fucking coup. You can call it what it is, Rob. It's fucking traitor shit.
Insurrect. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm getting at.
Traitorous.
It's like
wheel out the fucking gallows.
treason. Treason is a word that I would use. I treasonous. I think that, you know, if you don't arrest officials that are doing this sort of thing, then then you know what good is all of this, right? If there's not some sort of enforcement mechanism for state officials who are actively actively colluding with, like, basically foreign influences, then what are we doing?
So I pulled it up just because I'm curious to what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't come to one conclusion or another on the Insurrection Act, so maybe we can go there now.
Yeah, so I wanted to pull it up because I don't know the specifics of it, so I wanted to understand it. Insurrection Act of 1807 is a federal law that empowers the president to deploy the U.S. Armed Forces or federalize the National Guard to suppress insurrection, domestic violence, or rebellion under specific circumstances. So it's been around pretty much since the inception. Let me see here. Legal authority and conditions for use. Number one, the act allows presidential action under three main scenarios. At a state's request from the governor, which Tim Walz is never going to do.
Yeah, just stop right there. At a
No. It needs under three main scenarios. So any of these three.
Okay,
any of these
not a
step.
Not a
now here's the second one. The second one.
To address unlawful obstructions or rebellions that make it impractical to enforce federal laws through normal judicial processes.
That would fit. Yep.
That kind of fits. To intervene with constitutional rights that are being denied and state authorities fail or refuse to protect them, such as during civil rights and movements. Okay, so this was probably used during like the busing stuff, like forced integration and all that. But this is, I think you guys are right. This is the one that applies. Unlawful obstructions or rebellions make it impractical to enforce federal laws through normal judicial processes. I mean, look, the law is the law. Motherfuckers shouldn't be here. They need to get the gong and they need to get the hell out. They need to be like, time to go. Okay.
Bye.
Somali pirates. Back to the.
Yeah, we need a Somali. What is a Somali like gong? I need something.
I don't know, but did you hear the dude who played the Somali pirate in Captain Phillips got deported?
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, go look it up.
Pull it up.
I can't believe I broke that. Watching both of your eyes light up like Christmas trees.
I like, nah.
Yeah, look it up. That motherfucker got deported. How do you come to America?
This
get
is
an
my
acting
boat.
job,
This is my boat. No, I'm the captain now.
Yes,
Guy?
I'm the captain. Yes, the most famous Somali of our lifetime got deported.
This says is not expected to be deported.
But he got arrested for deportation.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not expected. Trump's going to save him. Tom Hanks called Trump and was like, Donald, you gotta save my boy.
Let me see. Deportation. Let's see. I'll look it up his actual name. Barkhad Abdi faced immigration scrutiny in 2014 after being stopped by U.S. Customs. His criminal history, including arrest for drugs possession, credit card fraud, and proving a false name to be to police, triggered the stop, and he faced potential deportation hearing. However, after officials deemed his deportation unlikely due to the nature of his offenses, he was not deported. It is important to note that Barkhad Abid is not to be confused with blah blah blah, a different Somali refugee who was detained by ICE. So yeah, it seems like whatever that was
wrong
didn't go through.
Damn, wrong. Oh well, so he's still here. Good guy.
Good
I mean, they still have
you
the
almost got me.
They have the opportunity still. He committed crimes. He's a criminal immigrant.
You could be Nostradaming right now. You could be predicting the future.
Listen, This is for American blacks. It's for American blacks. It can't be for the Somalis. They need something different. They need something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different. It's like a bongo or something crazy.
Yeah. Those are for the ones we have fatigue.
Yeah.
Let me see. All right. Greg Bovino. Is we going there next? What is this one?
Yeah, that's fine. There was an FBI woman arrested for. They basically pulled over and ran through an ICE vehicle, which had a whole bunch of documents, and they doxed a bunch of officers on it. So the FBI arrested the woman, one of the women involved in obtaining those documents from ICE. But Greg Bovino has now been relieved of duty as Commander at Large of the U.S. Border Patrol.
Fake news. No, that's fake news. Fake news.
This broke like yesterday. So if it's not real,
it came out all today that it was all like overzealous and that it's not true.
Good.
Latest news on Gregory Bovino.
And this kind of goes back to the whole guerrilla warfare thing we've been talking about here. Is this is the type of shit the left is doing? Is they're putting out false narratives that the right-wing media is picking up on because they're so desperate for W's here that they just want, like, everything is either a black pill or a white pill. Oh, like, look at all the cops attacking the leftists. Absolutely a white pill. Oh, the cops, Trump and Walz had a phone call. Black pill. We're not getting the, like, guys, come on. Like, this is a game. This is a fucking theater game. We're playing a dance.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, it's fine. We're doing a dance, and we got to get to a point B here, and that point B is going to be the Insurrection Act eventually.
I don't know. Look, Trump is you remember the taco trade? Trump always chickens out. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna let that shit simmer.
Yeah, we'll see what he does.
I don't know, man. It could be like it could be more beneficial for him to let it on. Because you remember, like, the Black Lives Matter protests and all the crazy chaos that went on there, all the riots and stuff, that kind of helped fuel Trump's, like, resurgence and his popularity because people saw the chaos and they were like, oh, we need somebody like Trump to stop that. You don't think so, but
no,
I mean, like, you could let it fester in Minneapolis because who gives a fuck? They're not going to win anyway. It's going to be Democrat forever.
I think
so let it fester and boil.
Your timelines are off, Tim. When the Summer of Love was happening, it was right before the 2020 election.
You're right.
They blamed everything on Trump. They said that he didn't have control of the situation, that he went too soft, and that was why they were putting Biden in charge because that would appease the left and they would calm down and stop rioting and stop causing problems.
But
like,
I think they let it burn because they don't give a fuck. Like, it's not like a Republican's going to win Minnesota. Who gives a shit?
No, they're not. But, this should be a show of force at this point. Commit to the Insurrection Act, send the fucking military in, crush the fucking rebellion in their fucking face. And that's going to shut Gavin Newsom up out in California. It's going to shut all these other leftist fucking governors up. And hell, if not, then cool. Gavin Newsom can be next. We can come fucking Insurrection Act his state and take it the fuck over. We can remove him as fucking the head of the state. We did that in Venezuela. We can do it in California too, He's a traitor. It's treason. It's sedition. We're removing a treasonous actor from fucking, a role in the government.
You know what it's going to be? It's going to be this shit. This is what people are going to see. They're going to see protesters standing in front of armed guards with flowers and doing all this shit. This is for the Vietnam War. This is when they're putting roses in the rifle barrels right before they all got shot.
And when Kent State happened, the American population polled overwhelmingly in favor, like over 60% were in favor of the kids getting shot at Kent State.
What I'm saying to you is the benefit of sending in the National Guard and enforcing the Insurrection Act and all of that stuff is going to have a more negative look than it will a positive look.
I disagree. Real Americans despise communism, and they want to see a strong.
But this country is not made of real Americans. It's made of pussy-ass Americans.
I know, and we should make it.
So if you shoot them, the pussy-ass Americans are going to come out.
But they're pussy-ass Americans. Who cares? They can come out. They're just going to.
They can come out and vote against everything that you want.
Not if we mow them down fast enough.
You can't kill them all. It's not going to happen.
I mean, we can kill enough in Minnesota to scare them.
No,
a predator drone the shit out of them.
No, sir.
I don't think it's going to work that way. I think it's more beneficial to let Minnesota fester and let it do what it's doing. Because right now you have a situation where everybody on the right is galvanized and saying we need to do something, and everybody on the left is saying that we're resisting or whatever. In the back of their minds, it doesn't matter who wins in Minnesota because Minnesota is going to go to the Democrat at the end of the day. So it's like it's like abortion. It's the political football that never needs to be moved because both sides benefit.
Yeah, but who says we're going to go to the midterms? Like we can't confirm that our election integrity is even there to begin with. Like how can we go vote in a midterms?
Trump won. We're going.
I'm very concerned about election integrity, and we may have to secure the elections and the ballots before.
I won him over. We can agree sometimes. Here we go.
I think you're wrong. I think we just need to I think we need to go in there and crush them. I think a lot
I'm
of
not disagreeing with you. I'm
80 plus million Americans voted to crush liberals in the left, and that's what we need to do.
Okay, but will they not vote again to do it if it hasn't been done?
No, because they're going to not believe it's going to ever happen. They're going to be like, okay, they're going to get but you're seeing it already. Fucking people are like, oh my God, they fired Benevo. They're pulling out of Minnesota. Everything's ending. Trump is exactly. But they're buying into the fake news. They think it's all real. They're very the right is already not winning because they're not as organized as the left is, and that's fucking scary.
Yeah, and I want to know who's behind funding that, and so does James O'Keefe. So does James O'Keefe.
Look at you. Okay.
Yeah. James O'Keefe, obviously, everyone who watches this show knows who he is. He actively is fighting against protesters. They're attacking him, throwing ice at his car, no pun intended. But just let's go through these links. I had two of them, and I added a third one because he's uncovering the funding behind all of this.
What is up with the beanies?
It's fucking cold.
Okay, fair enough.
This is James O'Keefe in downtown Minneapolis. We have a team of undercover reporters still inside the mob. I was at the scene of the shooting, covering it this morning. And basically, we barely got out of there alive. There were a few hundred that surrounded us, started throwing ice bottles at us. A few hit us, hit our vehicle. They were starting to rip off my bulletproof vest, so we got out of there. We were followed, we were tailed, and here we are right now. We just got this message, and it says, we know that you're in Minneapolis. You're with O'Keefe and his crew of Nazis. You're in a white Ford license plate. They actually wrote the license plate down from Florida. You have 1 hour to leave or you're dead. You have 1 hour to leave or you're
dead. And Magoo's over here calling me a panicking. No, I want to crush insurgents. I want them out of my fucking country. This isn't panicking behavior. This is fucking defending my country from foreign fucking invaders, Magoo. I'm sorry, I want to see the left crushed and fucking driven ass under, but not all of us have hardened our hearts enough to understand what's necessary to be done to save this fucking country, clearly.
We're going to produce our footage, gathering everything we've got from this weekend. We're going to put our report together along with the hidden camera footage that we have. We still have undercover people in the field. Please pray for my team's safety. This is worse than anything I could have possibly imagined. I have security with me, former Marine, and he said that it was worse than overseas, and it was certainly anything worse than I've seen the cartel at the border. We're going to contact law enforcement, DHS, and the FBI, and we're going to try to get out of here safely.
Go back in. Here we go. Surrounded. O'Keefe at the OMG team attacked in Minneapolis. Here we go. They're doing some Game of Thrones shit right now. Is that it? Shame.
They're everywhere.
Shut the fucking doors.
Shut the door.
Shut the fucking doors.
Whoa.
We're fucking pressed.
We're pressed. Do you know what the First Amendment is? Yes or no? They threw a frozen ice brick at the car.
Take off your vest. Again, quickly.
Okay. And this is a 24-minute video, so we probably won't watch all of this. James O'Keefe exposes the Minnesota ICE rioters being funded by the network of NGOs, an entire network of NGOs, unions, and activist groups, including are all behind this chaos. What we found, NGOs and nonprofits funded by the government. Your tax dollars at work. Hopefully he does like a little, what's going on? So we're in downtown Minneapolis. What we found, NGOs and nonprofits funded by the government, featuring true believers.
Is the door locked?
Lock the door. Why are you giving us the middle finger?
They know you.
They slapped the shit out of that wig right there.
Our undercover people were inside the mob.
National organizations used to look up Make the Road New York.
Are there chats and stuff? I'm trying to get linked up. Watch out. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, linked up.
Not press. These guys aren't press. Not the fucking bed.
They threw. That reminds me of libertarians so much. That dude's a fed. Get him out of here.
That's because libertarians are leftists. It's okay.
That's crazy. I'm gonna watch this whole thing later.
Yeah, no, go watch it. Good stuff always from O'Keefe Media Group, not Project Veritas because they suck. All right, and also some new Candace shit just dropped, but I didn't have anything going on with Candace and Erica Kirk. So good shit.
What goes beyond dreams? Like, just have, like, what goes beyond that?
Leaked audio of Erica Kirk 11 days after the assassination, cheerily going over the numbers of his memorial event. So, leaked audio of Erica Kirk. That's
what she's like saying. Like, we did really good numbers. Everybody.
Yeah,
really
I don't know. I haven't listened to it yet, so it's not in this show. But Candace is going crazy again. All right. We can kind of speed past this. So there were Black Panthers out there protecting against ICE. The actual Black Panthers party said, "Hey, stop this. We're against immigration." So this guy.
Oh wow, a black separatist group is against anybody but black people. Fucking based.
Yeah. So the Black Panthers told the Black Panthers to shut the fuck up, basically. So there's infighting there going on, and then
Black
Trump
Panther
made an
Party
ultimatum.
Yeah, the new Black Panther Party has been banned from using the name due to the original Black Panthers not agreeing with their support.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, where'd you say Trump? Billary? No.
No. Trump's demand, and this is what Magoo was getting to earlier. Like I said, you can't.
Where is it?
Trump's demand, right below Black Panther's dispute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I am retarded. All right, good deal. There we go.
I'm pretty organized with my notes.
You are. New Trump president sends direct commands to Congress to every single Democrat and mayor turn over all criminal aliens. Okay, here we go. Fucking shit.
Big screen that bitch, and then Josh, take your septum piercing. Take your septum piercing and go to work with James O'Keefe. Yeah, that's a good. You could infiltrate, Josh.
I could. I'm good at that. I could definitely.
If it ever comes to Arizona, James O'Keefe knows who to call.
James, call me. I'm always here for you.
Where does it start? Okay. Why does it start with that is why? Is there another part?
Maybe he was replying to a tweet. Who knows?
President Trump, the American people voted for mass deportations. All elected officials have a duty. Okay. Anyway, how much of this do you want to read? All of it? It's not super.
Yeah, I'll read it. Governor,
this is Trump.
Trump is calling for this is what he wants. Governor Walz and Mayor Frey should turn over all criminal illegal aliens that are currently incarcerated in their state prisons and jails to federal authorities, along with any illegal criminals with an active warrant or known criminal history for immediate deportation, as well as anyone who does bad lawn work. No one likes that. If you're not shoveling the snow out properly or mowing the lawn, you shouldn't be here. State and local law enforcement must agree to turn over all illegal aliens arrested by local police. Local police must assist federal law enforcement in apprehending and detaining illegal aliens who are wanted for crimes. So I just want to stop because, like, up until this point, he's only mentioning criminal illegal aliens. I guess he's lumping in everyone because if you invaded the country,
if you come here illegally, you're illegal.
You're illegal.
Yeah.
You
So I guess he's lumping them in. That's fine. Democrat politicians must partner with, and also the local police aren't working with the federal police, ICE, Border Patrol. No, the local police have been ordered by Tim Walz to basically stand by and stand down. Democrat politicians must partner. They're not partnering. They need to partner with the federal government to protect the American citizens in the rapid removal of all criminal illegal aliens in our country. And they're in our country, guys. They're all up in our country, fucking around and shit. Some Democrats in places like Memphis. Memphis is terrible. They have good chicken, but very terrible. Memphis, Tennessee.
Why did you make
Washington,
Donald
DC?
Trump an Indian all of a sudden?
Yeah, very good chicken.
They got very good chicken. Very nice. Very delicious. Sweet.
And
Very
after
sweet.
about 4 paragraphs, it gets really Indians. If you notice, his cadence is straight from Kolkata. Washington, D.C. have done so, resulting in safer streets for everybody. I think it's safer, wouldn't you say, Melissa? Isn't it safer for everybody? Yes. In addition, I am hereby calling on the United States Congress to immediately pass legislation to end sanctuary cities, which is the root cause of all the problems. It's not the only root cause, but yeah, he's saying that's the root cause of all the problems. American cities should be safe sanctuaries. Oh, I like what he did there, bro. Okay, hold up, because he's kind of spitting right now. Like, turn sanctuary cities to safe sanctuaries.
Dunk.
Yeah. For law-abiding citizens only.
That
Not
was kind of
illegal
a bar.
alien criminals who broke our nation's laws, Rob.
That was kind of a bar in that last one. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of encouraging all this, but to Tim's point, he's like, I'm putting it on Congress to do this. So it's in Congress's court right now. It's in the local police in Tim Walz's court. Are they going to do anything about it? I don't know. We'll see.
In addition.
I think I read that part, yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. That's
No,
the
you
safe
didn't.
sanctuaries.
No,
We just went over. All of these requests are rooted in common sense. I like to call it common sense. And will provide the best possible circumstances to make America great again. The Trump administration is standing by and waiting for any Democrat to do the right thing. Any Democrat, just one. It'll take any one of them. Just one of you to come by. But you might not do that because Tim Walz might kill you if you try to do the right thing like he did to that lady. Like he did to that lady down there. See, when I'm reading Trump's tweets, I have to do Trump's like in person because like that's
this is Trump written. You're doing Trump in person.
Yeah. So it makes it great again. And work with us on these important matters of making America safe. Make America safe again. Massa. Massa. Like
It's
it is
Mazel.
Massa. Oh God! Like it is in all sections of our country, all sections. That's crazy. Where we are together with the local leadership participating and involved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yep. Any
Thank you,
questions?
thank you.
Fuck
You've been
you.
ready-
You
been
are
ready for
fake
that.
news.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean,
I agree with you. Yeah, that last part there, basically making American cities should be safe sanctuaries for law-abiding American citizens only.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I've been saying, man. The Trump movement is not America first anymore. It's America only, and people that focus on that are going to do well. All right. I mean, it's going to keep going. It's not going to stop here.
No.
I don't think that we're going to get the National Guard to come in and clean house like Josh wants. I think it's just going to keep festering.
no, I
And
think
we'll-
the call,
It
the
is.
call here,
Yeah.
the call is him kind of kicking the bucket and saying, well, if Congress wants to do something about it, then do it. He's like, I've sent in.
Yeah.
I've sent in ICE. I've done all these things. It's now in the state's hands. And he's not wrong. Like, because at what point do you send in the army and you start fucking shooting down American citizens? You don't want that on your fucking presidential record. You ask the state to comply.
These people aren't Americans. They are traitors. Traitors get hung. Under the Constitution that we all talk about, treason to the United States is punishable under death. That's in the Constitution.
By death, but what defines treason?
Yeah.
You know, that's for, a jury of their peers to decide. That's terrible that your peers may not like you, but that's what you get for being a scumbag traitor.
And I think the bigger picture, given the amount of fraud that was uncovered in Minnesota with the Somalian shit like that.
I want restitution.
Yeah, like there needs to be something done. These
gotta take
networks need to
Somalia.
Get out.
This
Yeah.
is
Right.
this
We've
is pretty
tried.
important. I tried to look up treason definition in America. Treason in the United States is the only crime explicitly defined in the U.S. Constitution.
Oh, keep going, Tim. I've read it already. Keep going.
Specifically in Article 3, Section 3, it consists of either levying war against the United States or adhering to their enemies and giving them aid and comfort.
Oh my God! Did Tim Walz say that he was at war with the federal government and he's adhering to their enemies and giving them aid and comfort? Man, it sounds like Tim Walz and Minnesota's government is treasonous, and we need to commit the Insurrection Act and go in and crush them.
And did we not just break down that they're using guerrilla warfare tactics via confirmed Army veteran on the show and Army veteran on Twitter breakdown of their organization?
Right. Always right. Josh Hofker's always right. And when I'm wrong, I'm eventually going to end up being right. So it's okay. I'll be wrong now to be right later.
Josh, under that definition, you are right.
Tim Walz stated that Minnesota is, quote,
at war with the federal government, therefore creating a treason situation under Article 3, Section whatever of your precious Constitution, ladies and gentlemen, that you all want to cite for your Second Amendment and your First Amendment and your 14th Amendment and your 19th, and all your amendments that you want to cite. Article 3, Section 3. Not even a fucking amendment. That's just right up in there in the fucking meat and potatoes. There ain't no gravy in that bitch. That's just meat and potatoes right there. Filling.
Okay, hang on.
When was the last? I also want to know when the last
fake lawyer Tim
for
coming
treason
in.
was.
Fake lawyer Tim coming in. You'll notice that I highlighted a word, levying. Levying war against the United States, not declaring war against the United States.
Okay,
these are different words. To impose a tax or to conscript into military service.
To enlist or conscript into. I understand that some of you may not be comfortable rejoining the resistance movement, but there is a resistance movement that we would love you to join. I don't know what you. That sounds a lot like my army recruiter. Hey, Josh.
Hang on. Follow me here. I think the argument I would make for levying is they have used this network of businesses to get donations back and fund all of the shit that's going on right now.
To impose a tax or fine.
They impose the tax or fine. They via your taxes.
They've punished American citizens, and they've enlisted and conscripted people into military service. Therefore, I'm saying we got both counts. Tim Walz is a traitor. The mayor of Minneapolis is absolutely a traitor. Most of Tim Walz's staff and cabinet are traitors. And as such, under the Constitution, we should find the highest tree in Minnesota and hang them all from it. And I'm not trying to be facetious. This is not in Minecraft. This is in real life. They are traitors. It's in the Constitution. If you all want to be constitutionalists, go out to Minnesota, go hang Tim Walz like you should. You fucking constitutionalist absolutists. Go ahead. Go absolute the Constitution. I'll wait.
You know what?
I'll wait.
That's not going to get us banned. What's going to get us banned is playing the NFL or WWE. That won't get us banned.
Right. All right. So what about that Japan boys? What about that Japan boys?
What about that Japan?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I know what
Japan
he's talking
fucked around with us once, and we served them up the sun not once but twice.
Of the Glizzy Act.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, under Article 3, Section 4, Subsection 6 of the Glizzy Act, we have the right to drop the sun on Minnesota as many times as it takes to free our country and make it great again.
That'd be really funny if the only way you could get it on TikTok as far as content creation would be instead of calling it the Treason Act, call it the Glizzy Act. Everyone starts doing it. Yeah.
The Glizzy Act of fucking 2026 says I can drop the sun on your ass.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's keep it moving. Trump's demands pretty clear.
Are
Don't
you
know if they're
talking
gonna happen.
about Japanese interest rates and bonds? Is that what you're talking
What about
about?
that Japan, boys?
Because they going crazy right now.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I don't know.
Japan's about to.
Yeah.
Please
Economic
clarify.
news, we're fucked. Okay, continuing.
Yeah. We got plenty of secondary stories to
We got a bunch of cleansers that we didn't even touch. Why don't you
No
do one of these
cleansers
free-
touch. We've been
Well,
so
'cause we've been so
we can
deep
do it. In the shit. I
we
haven't
can
even
do a
fought with
cleanser,
Rob
and then we can
I think we
wrap
do.
and go
I
through
think
all
we
these.
do. I think we do a cleanser. You pick your favorite one out of the stories you get because we're already 2.5 hours.
Right.
So I'm thinking cleanser. Most important news story we didn't get to, and then wrap up with another cleanser. That's what I think.
I think as far as the cleansers go, I think Super Bowl conspiracy and UK catcalling are good. So those are good.
UK catcalling. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So
Do the
I'm
UK
gonna do them in that order. I'm gonna do the Super Bowl one first.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's good.
speaking of which, who's in the Super Bowl now? Is
Uh,
it
Seahawks,
Seahawks and
Seahawks and
England?
Patriots.
I
I'm
don't.
busting my Seahawks beanie out. I'm sorry.
I think. Damn,
Go
dude.
Seahawks.
I can't
I'm
fuck
on the
with
Seahawks.
I can't fuck with the Patriots. I'm sorry.
Is it because you want the Seahawks to win, or you want the New England to
Yes,
lose?
the second one. The second
second
one.
one.
Specifically
Yep.
the second
Yep.
one. I don't care a fuck about
Because
them.
that Drakey May boy, I don't know. I think
Bro,
he's got
Sam
it.
Darnold winning the Super Bowl would fucking
It would be
like,
nice,
just to
but
see
a
the Jets fans
19-year-old
cry.
winning? I think a 19-year-old winning is more
The
historic.
Patriots owe the Seahawks a Super Bowl via the Marshawn
Yeah.
Lynch and Pete Carroll
Yeah.
debacle.
You know what?
No, I think Pete Carroll owes the Seahawks a Super Bowl, and he got that Super Bowl back eventually. So,
True.
That being what it said, but yeah, I like
When is the
Drake-
Super Bowl? When is it?
Next Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday.
So we're gonna watch it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We'll watch it in the Discord. Join us in the Discord. We'll watch it there. They're gonna go for Seahawks. I think New England's got it. I don't believe in the Seahawks that much. I think Drakey May's got it in him.
I might put 100 on the Seahawks.
Seahawks, you gonna do it?
I might.
What's Poly Market right now? Hold
Ooh,
on.
let me go check out.
No time. Just play the video.
What are you talking about? I got it right now. Seahawks are 69% chance to win.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pulling up Seahawks. Are we betting on the spread or the money line?
It's just win.
I don't know the spread, so
Okay, so we're gonna bet on the money line. If you put $10 on the Seahawks, you're gonna win $4.26. They're the bet. They're the favorites right now.
I bet the line will move. The line's it's 2 weeks out. The line's
Yeah,
gonna
New
move.
England's plus 194. There's no way they're keeping that fucking money line for that long. No way. They're gonna be favorites by the end of the fucking week.
No, if I'm betting right now, go ahead and take the Pats.
Yeah, I'll
Because of that line.
Oh, bro, the over under the spread is fucking 4.5. I take the fucking Patriots plus 4.5 right now.
Yeah,
that's easy
I mean,
money.
I'm
That's super easy
gonna
money.
triple my money right now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
super easy money. I put that money right on this. Like,
You want to do it? You want to do
No,
it?
I
We're gonna
go-
bet. We're
I
gonna
was gonna
bet.
say you put
No, we got swamp money. We could do this.
you want you gonna put $100 on swap money?
I'm asking. We got a quorum here. We can do it.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna say this: dumb money bets now. Smart money waits till Wednesday next week.
But the rates are going to be so much worse.
No, they maybe not. By Wednesday next week, you're gonna have because all the teams are gonna be in town. Everybody's forced to do media participation at this point.
Okay,
so you're gonna have
Tuesday next week is Mitch's show. Can we do it then?
Yeah, we could definitely. I think we could do it. I think
All right.
it's a
So
little
next week
premature,
we'll
but
decide.
Yeah, we'll wait till next week. But
And we can
definitely-
also let the chat decide too. We could say, "Hey, chat, where all of your money is going to."
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
fair.
Everything you donate next week is going to go towards this this bet. So
We'll do swampy rules. We'll do swampy rules where hosts get 2 votes and chat gets 1 each. And so
Okay.
so we'll
Boom.
do it that way. Okay. Trump needs to say Kabbalah to talk them walls down. She needs to suck him down. Anyway,
Don't do it.
Tim, there's a black woman speaking. You need to sit down and be educated.
No, I was taught on the Swamp Creatures that when a black person talks, we move on.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate you teaching us that.
I didn't even. I just wanted
Check
all the
Kalshi.
Republicans talking it to show that they are
Rob,
hypocrites.
the black people are hypocrites. That's crazy. You would say something like that,
I
Robin.
didn't say that. That's not what I said.
I heard. So I heard.
Play it. Can we play this?
I'm gonna play it. I just want to answer Sean's thing. I did check Kalshi. It's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, it's about the same. It's a
least
little
it's
little
worse.
less. It's a little less, but it's about the same. Okay. All right. Let's do our cleanser.
right,
Let's do
all
our serious news story, and let's get out of here.
All
Okay. Eric!
So listen, you know how I feel
Whoa,
about
pause. That nigga lying. He ain't the best dad ever. I'm the best dad ever. He a liar. Fake, fraud, treason. Go
But
on.
I'm the best dad. Okay.
No, I'm the tag team champions.
Okay.
So listen, you know how I feel about
You
the
know.
tinfoil hat. It's all scripted stuff
Oh, shut up.
that gamblers mostly
Pussy,
say
you got
about
Disney
the
Plus on your
NFL's
fucking microphone. Shut your mouth.
season. And the thing that drives me particularly nuts are, the refs are this and the refs are that. And I, was made aware that the ref in the AFC Championship game had reffed only wins for Denver, and the ref in the NFC Championship game had reffed only wins for the Rams. And look who's going to the Super Bowl, all that stuff. The cutesy stuff is the looking at the Super Bowl logo and the color scheme to see who's made it.
What the
And
fuck?
that the NFL knows who's going to make it.
It happens.
And winks and a nod at you with the color scheme, whatever. That's funny. But this
Was the color scheme right?
So the color scheme in the past has been right, like almost every time. Now, this year they did something different.
Was it orange and then Bo Nick got hurt?
No, just keep it. He's
Okay.
about to do it.
Okay.
I should have just like cut to this point and just like
No,
lay it
it's
down.
fine. It's fine. It's good to have the lay down. All
is
right.
something I bring up with a little bit of hesitancy and just this is nuts. So before the season, the NFL put up this, what would you say, mural, graphic, or whatever?
Yeah, sure, artwork.
Okay.
Saquon Barkley? I don't think so.
Mhm.
Josh says, fuck that. Worst team in the league. Burrow, Joe the Toe, fucked me over. Mahomes got hurt. I think all these people got hurt. Allen choked. What are we doing here? Bijan Robinson, he did all right. Talk about a fucking letdown. Tequila over here.
Yeah, just wait, Tim. You'll see.
Oh, this is terrible. All
What
right.
is terrible?
All right,
Just
hold on.
wait.
I'll back it up a little bit for Josh.
And whatever, that's
Okay.
fine. But this is something I bring up with a little bit of hesitancy and just this is nuts. So
Can I pause?
before the season,
Is he talking about how the scriptwriters did a terrible job this year with the NFL, and it was probably one of the most boring NFL seasons we've had to watch since like 2011?
No, he's talking about the conspiracy where like the preseason, graphic for the Super Bowl or whatever.
Always gives away who's it going to be because
Right.
the scriptwriters want to
Right.
give you a hint. Yeah, I
Right.
saw that conspiracy. I'm not buying that. The fact that Drake May.
Wait,
I think
no one
I think
knows
he's gonna
yet.
do
No one
it.
knows yet. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't get there.
I think he's gonna do it right now.
Okay, I
the
think he
NFL
is.
put up this, what
I
would you
saw the
say,
picture,
mural,
and I think-
graphic, or whatever?
Yeah, sure, artwork.
Okay, artwork.
Yeah.
Barkley's at front and center,
AI
and Purdy
swap.
and Burrow and Mahomes and Watt and all 32 teams are represented, looking at the trophy inside of Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. And it says 32 teams with February dreams were so back. This was the first week of the NFL season. All right, now zoom in on the two quarterbacks who are closest to the trophy.
God damn! Look at that, huh? Look at that, huh?
And
Okay.
they are the closest because Malik
Yeah.
Neighbors is like behind them a little. Same with Cam.
Yeah,
Ward.
but
He's,
that's like
behind
saying
them a little
Malik
bit.
Neighbors was ever close to getting to the Super Bowl. Like, come
No,
on,
it
that's
doesn't.
the worst
That
conspiracy-
doesn't
You know
matter.
who else
Just
was
who's
back
at
there?
front.
Was Saquon Barkley? Fucking
Yeah,
loser.
yeah. And
Like-
they weren't the farthest. They were what? Did the Giants win our division?
They
Or did,
suck.
I
They
think
didn't
the
have
Eagles
a
won our
chance.
division, right?
Yeah,
didn't have a
we won the
chance.
division. But here's
No,
the
they
thing:
fucking suck.
is that look at the names on the back of the jerseys. What I wouldn't be surprised if they went back and looked at like who's been the best-selling jersey over the last 3 seasons and just put them closest up front. Because look, Barkley is displayed as the main guy in the front there, like front and center.
Yeah.
Big, noticeable. Barkley was also the Madden cover athlete this year. Like that, he was just the face of the NFL this year. Then after that, you got Brock Purdy, who 49ers, big team, well known. Then who do you got over there? Is that Joe Burrow over there?
Yep, Joe the Toe.
Joe the Toe, JB over there. Yeah, everybody loves Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is the new Andrew Luck. He's going to retire in a year or two, but you know what I'm saying. Then you got Patty Mahomes. Who the fuck do they have in the Steelers jersey? Like that's what I'm saying here.
JJ Watt.
JJ Watt. Like you couldn't put Aaron Rodgers in the Steelers jersey.
Like they got Brock Bowers. But for the Seahawks, wouldn't you put Jackson Smith and Jigba?
Yeah,
I think
I would have put that
instead of over Sam Darnold.
I mean, I would, but Sam Darnold
or Kenneth Walker.
Keep in mind, Sam Darnold won Comeback Player of the Year last year with the Vikings, didn't he?
I don't know, but he wasn't necessarily.
These all look like NFL characters. All right.
Yeah.
They got Surtain. Yeah.
Or Madden characters. Here we go. All right, okay. We're not gonna fucking stop it this time. We're gonna.
The fact is, they're close. They're closest to the fucking trophy.
Before the season, the NFL put up this. What would you say? Mural, graphic, or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Artwork.
Okay, artwork. Yeah. Barkley's at front and center, and Purdy and Burrow and Mahomes and Watt and all 32 teams are represented. Looking at the trophy inside
Joe
of
Burrow closer to the trophy than
Levi
Barkley
Stadium
is crazy.
For Super Bowl 60. It's the 32 teams with
The fact
February
you put
dreams.
Dak
were so
Prescott
back.
closer to the
This was
trophy than
first
Barkley
week.
is crazy.
All right, now zoom in on the two quarterbacks
The
who
fact
are
you put
closest.
Neighbors
to the
closer to the trophy than Daniels and
That's crazy.
Surtain and Dak is crazy.
I feel like
Darnold and May are up front.
is closer
Up
to
front.
than
Now,
Neighbors.
Malik
Like,
Neighbors
Garner got
is
so
there,
close
and
to the
Jaden
trophy.
Daniels
What is
is
the Jets
close.
doing that close to the fucking Lombardi? Get them the fuck away.
And
They don't have shoulder.
Marvin Harrison. Sauce
Cam
Gardner
Ward
didn't
over
even
there?
finish
Cam
with
Ward
the
should be anywhere
Jets.
close to
No
that
shoulder.
He
trophy.
wound up teammates with Taylor, and then
Even said his
combined,
team
he
was
was
trash.
what, 2-15. So I mean, they put Cam Ward right there, but it is
We're
kind of
doing
nuts
the
that the
same
player
thing we're
that's
doing. This is
closest.
bullshit.
Did you say now? Can we read in to this mural to say if May looks the closest?
He looks the closest.
Yeah.
It does look like he's closer in proximity.
Okay, but if he wins though,
yeah, who's closer? Who looks closer between May or Darnold? Who looks closer?
Arnold.
May.
No,
May looks closer than Darnold right
no,
here.
May is right here. Darnold's right here.
And May is more
closer.
center. Dude, the Patriots are gonna win.
I'm killing myself this weekend or next weekend. Clearly, y'all gonna get y'all gonna come watch live in the Discord.
I'm gonna triple up on our shit, and we're gonna get drunk as fuck in Grand Rapids. That's what's gonna happen.
May looks like he's closer than Darnold. I don't know.
You don't have to look. He is closer.
Robert, I need you to stop right now.
The Patriots. I'm fully convinced that the Patriots are winning now. This
Robert,
is
I need
crazy.
you. Fuck you, Robert. No, I need you to stop.
I switch. No,
Robert, no. You have to stay NFC with me, Robert. No.
I sorry, dude. This is
Robert.
it.
No, Rob.
This is
Rob,
it.
Look at me, Rob. Don't look away from the camera. Look at me. Don't do this. Please don't do this.
It's just 2 votes. It's just 2 votes. Mitch can vote with you. That's fine.
No, Mitch is not going to vote with me because he's a fucking dumbass. He's going to be. He loves being spiteful just to fuck with me. Rob,
we have to have a good show next week. We have to have a good show next week so the chat can vote for the Seahawks.
Hey, wait a minute.
The
Mitch is bringing a guest. Does he get 2 votes as well?
Does the guest get
if he knows ball. If he doesn't know ball, he gets no votes. How about that?
How do you judge?
Me
if
and
he
Rob
knows
are going to
ball?
put him to the test.
Okay,
How
I guess
do I
y'all
judge
put it.
this?
I don't know, and I'm voting for May.
Because
Ask
the
him what
Seahawks
the call,
are the better team,
ask
and the
him to show
Seahawks
you
should
what the
win.
call for holding is. If he doesn't know what the call for holding is, he doesn't know. One, he's not a fan of the show. 2,
Yeah. Ask him what the call. That's a great. I think that's a great determination. Yeah,
hey,
that's fine.
like your worst hated team just got called for holding. Pretend you're the referee making the announcement. If he can't do it, fuck him.
Or maybe give him a vote, but if he gets that call right, he gets 2 votes, and if he gets
All
it
right,
wrong, he
since
gets
we're
1
on
vote.
the
It's a
whole
normal audience. Okay.
I have a question here. Since we're on, since we're on the Patriots discourse here, a little off topic, and then we can move along to the serious thing. But today, it was announced that for the NFL Hall of Fame, that Bill Belichick did not make it on the first ballot. Like
Because he
not
fucked a teenager?
Whoa, she is a grown legal adult and a smoke show and a half, and all
She's
of us-
24.
Yeah,
She's
thank-
24.
She's over legal drinking age.
When
But
you're
yeah,
64, what's the difference?
But Rob, if Bill Belichick is not a first ballot Hall of Famer as a
He
coach,
should
who
be.
is?
He should be.
Who is? Who could be?
No, he is, but they're
Who's
just
a
not
first
going to do
ballot
it
Hall
this
of
year.
Famer at all if he's not a first ballot Hall
It's just
of Famer.
bad. It's just bad press this year, so they're not going to do it this year. But
No,
yeah, I
that's
agree.
They'll do it after he dies.
They'll do it next year.
I've heard it's retaliation for Spygate that the voting committee for the Hall of Fame was like he should have some kind of penance for Spygate. So this is going to be it. We're going to give him a year delay. He's a second ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
That's ho shit. Fuck that.
There it is.
Yeah, he'll be in next year.
Fuck
I
that
think.
shit. 8-time fucking Super Bowl champion fucking coach.
May gonna win in Denver.
May win.
Pats beat 3 top 5 defenses
Stop.
to get in there.
They beat so many teams with a losing record this year. Stop. No, we're not.
And the Broncos without Bo Nix.
Yeah,
but that was decided the moment he got
Yeah,
hurt.
they knew
it
he
was
was
it.
out.
It was over.
Yeah, or the script writers. But yeah, all right.
The script writers hurt him. They broke his legs.
Yeah,
All right,
for
you
sure.
get to pick out of all the stories we had left. What's the most important?
Well, I wanted to do the UK catcalling because that's funny as fuck. But
Okay, we can do that. But then you got to come up with another one at the end.
the next one's cancerous candy. That's the final story.
Wait, do you want to do cancerous candy now?
No, UK catcalling.
Okay. You know we're supposed to end on a cleanser.
Okay, well then we can end on this one.
These women aren't friends out for a run. They're actually undercover police officers taking to the streets in Surrey
God!
of a new operation trying to stop people catcalling and harassing female runners.
Is this 2016? What are we doing?
The window just to look at us, and it's so prevalent.
And police teams
yeah.
are ready to intervene the moment
you're
the
hot.
officers are beeped at, followed, or shouted at, pulling people over.
I'm a human. I'm coming.
Behaviours may not be criminal offences in themselves, but they still need to be addressed. And of course, the people that are likely to commit those kind of behaviours, they may then go on to commit more serious offences.
What?
Behaviours.
Milk's
These
a
women
gateway
aren't
drink.
friends.
Milk is a gateway drink. Titty milk is a gateway drink.
What? This lady's upset that people are. Look
Look
what.
at them fatties though. God damn,
Yeah,
pick an ugly bitch to jog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what are we talking about? Put a fat bitch out there. Ain't nobody catcalling her.
No,
They're gonna yell out the window. Good job. Keep it up.
You got more cake than a bakery, bitch.
Put a hot one next to a fat one, and you'll probably see the numbers go down a little bit. But you got two
little bit.
two hot ones?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's called entrapment in America. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. So this is what's going on in the UK. They're more concerned about catcalling than fucking fixing their country. How many Muslims do you think they would get for catcalling?
All of
No, that's never mind.
What?
Woo! Ooh,
I don't get it.
It's been a good
Hey,
show.
baby,
folks.
how you doing?
Plugs.
It's been pretty good. I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
We had a good time. As
My
always,
butt is plugged.
been brought to you by Bob's Pelts, everybody.
Bob's
Go get your
Pelts,
pelts.
baby.
It's cold as fuck outside. We got beanies for the cold made of pure pelt. Pure pelt.
Y'all want a
and
coon hat?
pelts.
You want your head looking coony?
Dude, you know, I was watching last night. I was laying down for bed, and we like every once in a while we'll put on Duck Dynasty, and they pulled up that there's a scene in there where he trades beaver pelts for new tires for his truck. And I just immediately thought of you. He's like, I traded 4 good beaver pelts for these tires.
We should run that. We should run that in our next Bob.
It's Si's all pissed off. He's like, you traded good pelts for these tires. These are good pussy tires. It's so
Yeah.
great.
That's good.
I thought of you.
Nice. That's good. I got one plug. I'll be going to the LPF convention February 20th and 21st, and I'll be performing at Clearwater Comedy Club on the 21st again in Clearwater, Florida. So when we're down there, maybe some of the libertarians will come down and come to the show.
Nope.
Probably not.
Well, they all live on the eastern side of the state, so yeah. Now, no plugs for me. Just come hang out next week and help us vote to get Drake May into the Super Bowl and to win it. And that's all.
He's in.
And for me, somebody linked me up with James O'Keefe so I can, go. You can see me on a Tim Walls date sometime soon, or trapping somebody in a Sting video. So I mean,
Yes.
I can use all of my concealment and coverage as a weapon here. We can beat the left back with its own medicine. Let's go, guys.
Sounds good. Next week is Mitch's show. He's bringing somebody. Who the fuck is he bringing?
I have no fucking.
I forgot.
I done forgot too. I'm trying to look it up as quick as I can. I thought maybe you would know. It's gonna be some guy from some place that he knows that none of us will know anything about.
Hold on. I'll say I have to pee so bad. Crease from the For the Homies podcast is going to be the guest next week.
All
So
right.
if you know who that is, he's
there
gonna
we
be
go.
the guest next week.
He's here for the homies, the swamp homies.
The Swampies.
Rob's got a pee, so we got to call it a night, guys. So
I got a pay.
It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. We'll see you next week. See you
Good
next
night.
Tuesday.
That's 3
Bye-bye.
hours.
Rob's gonna put his